Let's go live. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday.
Hi.
Hey, everyone. Hello. Welcome. As you can see, we're one short. Denali's having some technical difficulties today, but she will join as soon as that is together. How's everyone doing in the chat? Let us know. Are you drinking a quarantini? I have an official quarmosa today with the biggest strawberry ever.
That's one strawberry?
Fancy.
One strawberry. Look.
Whoa.
The strawberry has a thigh gap.
Yeah.
So does that mean you finally went to the grocery store?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Praise. I was able to get my hands on a face mask and get out to stock up on the groceries. And I said, I'm going to get something for Quarmosas officially.
I had to go get a few things from the market, which just turned into a carne asada we ended up having.
Ooh.
I like that.
Fancy.
Are you drinking kombucha?
We are.
It has some alcohol.
Wow. I like how I knew that from like the top of the bottle.
Yeah, it's because it has this like old timey bottle it uses.
I love it. They do a lot with the Ralphs near where I live, which we don't need to describe for privacy reasons, but there's always a guy in a truck doing like promo. Like he's like pulled over and be like, you want a kombucha?
Oh, I remember when they used to do that with Red Bull. Do you guys remember that? They would just like
on the mini covers.
Couldn't you be
Oh,
a Red Bull girl like for college and you'd represent and just give it out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I was totally a Red Bull girl.
Thank you. Canada. Thrifty Stew, she loves my shirt. Thank you guys so much. Bill's drinking a no.
Wine?
Oh, nope. I don't think. I'm not sure. But Thrift Fish has a rose spritzer. Hello. Yes, rose spritzer. That's nice, light, and refreshing. We love that. Who else?
Ooh, someone's drinking Prosecco.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Fancy.
I messaged her today. She did a little video of her backyard, and it's beautiful. And I said, hi, do you mind if I live there? And the Swan pool floaty will double as a mattress. Got my tequila and squirt of what? Lime juice?
No, Squirt.
Squirt
It's
the
a
soda.
Paloma.
Yeah, it's the cheap Paloma. I make Palomas for her.
I've never heard of that. Interesting. Hi, Barbara. Hi.
Hey, Chrissy.
Oh, wait, Andrea, thinking of pineapple and rum with frozen pineapple. Yes, honey, that is my jam. I love pineapple. My go-to drink is vodka pineapple. What is y'all's go-to drinks? I can't do this.
I think Laura's is green tea.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
But if you had to get a cocktail drink, what would you get, Laura?
Ooh, I don't know. I just don't drink enough anymore.
Same.
Yeah.
I think I stick to stuff that's clear, like a champagne or a vodka.
I'm so old. Everything gives me headaches.
That's wine.
Yeah. I will say, if I have too much wine, that's what might mess me up. But I can have a few whiskeys and be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, whiskey, neat, different types. The darker, the smokier. Sometimes it tastes like you bit into a fire log.
Yeah.
Yes, Marcy. We have a green tea teammate with you, Laura.
Team green tea.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yes.
Bill. No. Tori said Bill said a beer-a-tini. Okay.
Beer-a-tini.
Beer-a-tini.
Oh, wait, is that like
Trying to make beer sound fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
Oh wait,
I guess if I did have to pick a drink, it would probably be a dark beer. Hey!
Hear us?
Nah, I can hear you. Hold on. I think my husband's on the internet. Let me go tell him to get off.
It's work. Okay.
Because like you can see and hear me, but nothing is happening on. Well, I can. Okay, it's working till it's not working. Now all of a sudden I can see you.
It's like pretty. It's very clear.
Can you see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Ugh. He told me he was like, because my husband plays music and he was gonna like go live and like
Gem.
playing some music, but I'm like, could you not? This is my time.
Right?
Could you not clog up the internet? Hi, sorry I'm late.
What is Tori drinking?
Sauv Blanc.
Savant Blanc? Whatever. You know.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Melissa's having a loyal lemonade.
What's that?
What is that? Is it special fancy adult lemonade? Let us know. Let us know. Local to RI. Love that. Hi friends. Watching you guys in the Global Citizen Gaga concert.
Oh my god, my dog's crazy.
I will have
Is that just like that's just going on indefinitely or something? I feel like people have been talking about it all day.
I'm confused, and maybe
Have I been missing Gaga's concert all day?
Liz, let us know. Is this going to be just tonight, or is it like, I know she has a ton of artists. Is this going to be over the next couple of weeks? Let us know.
Yeah, I love Lady Gaga.
What are you drinking, Denali?
A margarita. What are you drinking? Quarmosa?
An official Quarmosa with the biggest strawberry. It has a 5-gap. It has a 5-gap. It's so big.
Wow, look at that butt crack. What's everyone else drinking? Is anyone else drinking anything?
We got
Kombucha.
kombucha.
What about you, Laura?
Water for me.
Agua.
Okay.
Agua de agua.
Agua de agua.
What I missed?
We were just catching up, getting everyone's drinks, what people are doing, etc.
Saying hi to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, we're engaging, you know.
Mhm.
I would
It started. The concert just started.
Keith Urban is playing now.
Oh, I mean, there's like a variety of artists happening at this little like virtual concert, which I think is great.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lisette. Hello.
Our neighbors are having a not so virtual concert across the street. That we have a mariachi band that showed up. Mariachi.
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 I don't know
Mariachi.
what social distancing
Mariachi,
is.
yeah.
It's a full band.
The mariachi band and the shrimp on the street guy. They're
partying.
I was gonna say you gotta be careful. The guy that gives out kombucha at your store might be the same guy that sells our shrimp.
Who's giving out kombucha?
I mean,
Or?
the guy in the van.
You understand? This guy in the
You know how Laura brought it up.
gives it to
How
you.
Red Bull used to like do all that publicity and like, here, you want a can?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying the kombucha guy does that because I have a grocery store right by my apartment, giving out free stamps.
Kombucha out the van.
Oh my gosh, Kim, congratulations. That's a big milestone.
Yay, that's awesome.
Yes, we love a good agua.
Love hearing Pepsi.
Agua, milk, you know, Pepsi, Coke, Dr. Pepper,
Yep.
tea, coffee. The masks have been mailed. Oh, wonderful. Lizzo,
Oh,
and the Rolling Stones. That's nuts. That's a variety.
Yeah,
I love it.
at the same time.
it's on
NBC,
everything.
ABC.
Are people just broadcasting out of their house? Is that what's
I don't
happening?
know ETC. What channel is ETC?
Great question.
I don't even know what TV is anymore.
No. I've never owned cable.
Same.
I don't know why. You know what? I don't know why that's a badge of honor. A lot of people like that as a badge of honor.
Okay, well, because sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say we had it when we first moved out to our house that we were at before.
A decade ago.
Yeah, but it was in a package.
Yeah, it was one of those like it's cheaper to get the internet service and all that stuff.
And then once the package expired, they're like, your next bill is gonna be like $65 more, and I was like, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Bill, my Spectrum, Time Warner, wherever you are, decided to raise the price, and I called, because of pandemic. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I had to put the headset in. And I was like, hey, you guys are raising my internet by like $20. Can you like pause that while this is going on? And they're like, sorry, we told you 2 months ago in your bill, so no, we can't.
Sorry, we told you 2 months ago what?
He was advised.
That what?
And-
I can't hear you. What? They told you 2 months ago what?
That they were going to increase the bill.
Oh, increase it. Got it.
Yeah.
And the
So
worst part is they're like a monopoly. Like there's no other, you can't shop around. There's nothing else.
Is there any other internet providers by you? Like we have Spectrum, and AT&T just arrived.
Well,
like,
no, AT&T was here when we moved here, but AT&T's speed was way lower than Spectrum. So we're like, we're not.
AT&T just got their I forgot what it's called, but it's like their super
fiber.
fiber.
So I've actually, when I was for my office, I got AT&T fiber, and it was great, good customer experience. The setup, not so great, but once it was there, perfect. It was like uploading a YouTube video took 2 minutes. Like a 40-minute video took like 2 minutes. It was nuts, crazy good speeds. But I have no issues with Spectrum service-wise. I've been blessed. I know that's not everybody's circumstance, but I also have had a very terrible experience with AT&T residential with a roommate I had. I thought she was crazy and was like, they keep doing this. I call 100 times and there's no resolve, until I witnessed it. And I was like, oh, AT&T residential sucks. So I'm like biased in that way. You feel me?
Is Xfinity your internet provider out there?
Yeah, like it's Comcast, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what we had.
What's the one in LA that's like cheap? Is it Charter? No.
No, because Charter and Spectrum are the same.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. There was my friend had it. You could get it in Glendale. It was like
Verizon's supposed to be the best one. It's just never wherever we live.
Right. Well, that's because I think it's fiber too.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's so good, because they only have like 20 customers on it.
Yeah. All right. So to kick off the eve, I would like to play a game. So we're gonna do a little bit of guess the phrase. So for anyone that maybe saw any of our Instagram stories last night, we were playing the, oh my gosh, what's the original game that it's based off of?
Yes, the gibberish.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
Gibberish.
But it's basically like a phonetic misspelling of something that sounds like a phrase. So I've got 3 queued up.
Okay.
And we'll do them. Okay.
Go for it.
So the first one, ready?
Do we just yell it out if we know it?
Yep.
Whole avant, fork, wrist, missed issue. Whole avant, fork,
Whole event for what?
Whole avant, fork, wrist, missed issue.
Whole event, fork, wrist,
Whole event,
issue.
fork, wrist, missed issue.
Whole event, fork, wrist, missed issue.
Missed issue? Missed
Say
issue?
it. Say it British.
Tissue? Something tissue at the end? Is
Say
it?
it with a British accent.
Whole avant, fork, wrist, missed issue.
You basically just said it.
What is it? Whole avant, fork, wrist, missed issue. What is it?
Okay, ready? All I want for Christmas is you. Whole avant.
Oh my god, that was hard.
Okay.
That was a hard one.
Oh my gosh, wait, the comments. I love it. I love it. Hello, people just joining us. Hello. Okay, next one.
Pictures heat Belltown.
Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures heat.
Pictures.
Eat something. Pictures heat. Pictures heat
Belltown.
I love this.
What is it?
Picture. Wait, no.
I feel like it's
Pictures.
Somebody say it so I can hear it.
Town.
Okay, Tiffany, read it.
Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures.
Faster.
Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures.
Pictures.
Pictures
Heat Bell.
Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures heat Belltown. Pictures heat Belltown. What does it sound like I'm saying? Pictures heat Belltown.
Pictures heat Belltown. Kim got it.
There we go. Thank
What
you.
is it? Oh my gosh, that was hard.
I don't like this game.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
Okay, ready? This one I think should be easier.
It's gonna take up the whole thing.
New phone who this? New phone who that? Who's this?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. Just a little fun times. I'm addicted to that game.
Same. Love it.
It's a filter on Instagram for those of you who might want to play it. I think you can go to like our stories and you could just hit like next to our name, our profile name in the top, you could just hit try and it should put the filter on you and you can guess the gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. All right, so next topic. How's everyone's sales this week?
Pretty good.
Up and down.
Oh,
Same.
kind of
Same.
Pretty good.
This is the
They
same.
go. Tiffany Hugo, go first.
It was good, and then it was like, and then it was good.
Like we had a few triple digit days, which was nice, and then all of a sudden, like not single, double digit, low double digits, and then all of a sudden it came back up again.
Yeah. I mean, no complaining.
Yeah.
That's all good. We're good with any sales right now.
What about you, Laura?
I feel like they just described my exact week as well, except for I never got back up. Like it was like triple digits for 2 days straight and then nothing. Well, double digits, but like $30, $40.
Yeah.
And then it's still going that way.
I know. When I heard everyone was getting their checks and stuff from the stimulus check, I was like, yes, let's see our numbers. And that was our lowest day.
Oh no. Monday was my only double digit day because I'm looking right now.
Double digit.
I'm just looking at eBay. I'm not looking at Poshmark. Definitely when the checks came in, I noticed a difference. Like I sold for less than I wanted to, but nonetheless, I got an offer on it. This Grateful Dead t-shirt that I had, I sold it for like $100 and I wanted more, but I took it because it was $100. But I could tell that it was like somebody got a stimulus check and was like making a frivolous purchase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't want to test them too much and make them say, you know what, I should probably rethink this.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nah, like, and you know, it's Poshmark too. So you get that Poshmark offer. You're like, I'm never seeing this item again. This will never come back to me. No seller standards. This will never come back.
I love that.
I think there's going to be a lot of like really young kids with $1,200 in their bank account. And they're like,
yeah.
Well,
that's what mine was. It was like a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, though, a lot of those people are still claimed as dependents. So they're not getting a check.
Yeah. But in my early 20s, like when I got the $300 for the last like bailout thing, I was like, yeah, $300.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? $300?
Remember after the 2008 recession?
Literally 10 years ago.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
Oh.
How old were you?
I don't even remember that.
I was 30.
You were a little baby.
I was 17 or 18.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have qualified for it. Wait, I thought I was only a few years older than you.
I'm 30.
Yeah, Blake just turned
Okay, so I'm 3 years older.
3 years older, but still young at heart. How are these
Making
kids?
it sound like 33's old.
Listen.
I forget how old I am.
That's a good answer.
How
33, aren't you?
Huh?
Aren't you 33? Aren't you 33 or no?
I think I just turned 33.
Oh, okay.
I claimed 28 for like 3 years. Not because I was hiding. I kept forgetting. I kept forgetting. I'm 28. No, you're not. Oh, I'm not.
Once I turned 30, I just like forgot, and I just felt like every year I was 30. So
Yeah.
now I'm 36. So
I feel you. I start to relate now to these memes on the internet that like once you turn 30 and it's a person walking with their back arched and like, oh, help, I'm sore, getting out of bed.
I felt like, honestly, though, I felt like that really kicked in at like 34, 35.
Yeah.
Like
the first couple years of being 30, I was like, this is fine.
It was fine. Yeah. I was like loving
really
being 30. And then I still love being in my 30s, but 34, 35, I was like, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit older now. Like my body.
Yeah, my body creaks and cracks. We often had to compare whose body's cracking more.
Lara, we could be your children. Well, we can be.
You can adopt me.
We can also be your children's friend. We can be Ashton's friend.
Fact. Oh my gosh. So Denali, you had a big week.
I had a big old box come my way. Here it is. Just kidding. This is
You got a big old box that would take up my whole apartment.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I literally had that thought when I saw it.
Yeah. So I got a pallet delivered. I'd ordered it about a week or so ago.
It was your first one, right?
First one.
Took the plunge.
Yeah, I took the plunge all in. It was my first. It's the largest amount of money I've ever spent. So it's like a big gamble.
Yep.
And yeah, so anyways, they called me the day before and said, like, we'll probably be out around this time. Then they called me the morning of, said we'll be there in like 15 or 20 minutes. They delivered it. I was worried that they were just going to put it at the end of my driveway, which would have been a little bit more annoying, but they did bring, he had like the jack thing, whatever.
Oh, yeah. The pallet mover.
The pallet jack. And he brought it over and dropped it off right in front of my doorstep. And I was out there all day taking items off hangers because they don't take the items off the hangers.
Right.
And I had to remove some security tags because there were some still attached, but it sounds like mine had less security tags than other people I know who've received pallets. So I was lucky in that way. And then I was also nervous that the magnet that I had wouldn't be strong enough, but it actually worked on like 90% of my security tags. So that was awesome because I got all those off. But it's primarily denim. I'd say 70% denim and 30% activewear. And I, obviously I intentionally bought this one because I thought it would be a good investment for what I thought people might be buying now. Because people either want to work out or they've gained weight and they need a new pair of jeans. So I'm very pleased. So I'm selling off some of it as reseller boxes. So it's been really exciting. I've had a lot of people ordered and it's helped pay for a significant portion of it, which has been really nice to offset the cost. So I went through it. And I was just going to say, I probably have I received like 540 pieces total. And there's probably about 150 to 200 that I'm willing to part with and like sell for reseller boxes. Yeah. The really high-end pieces or higher-end denim pieces, I'm obviously going to keep for myself and resell. Though I am still, some of the jeans that I'm putting in my mystery boxes, have like a $200 MSRP. So I'm just saying that there's some denim brands I got like Frame and Mother and what's that one? A Gold, or how do you pronounce it?
A Gold.
Mm-hmm. And other ones that I've never heard of before. I got a Dries Van Noten piece.
Fashion.
Really, yeah. But yeah. So anyways, if anybody wants a box, I still have,
check out Denali's reseller boxes.
Yes. And I just sold one about a minute ago. So.
And obviously stay tuned. I'm sure she's documenting that journey. So stay tuned for future videos.
Kind of. Yeah, maybe. And I also need to launch like the activewear boxes. So I haven't even started selling off the activewear yet.
Yeah.
But there was really good activewear in there too. Like I'm trying to remember what brands.
Wait, what did you tell us? Outdoor? Oh no, Aloe.
A lot of Aloe. There was an Outdoor Voices piece. A lot of Zella, which doesn't sound special, but man, people buy that stuff so quickly.
Yeah.
A lot of leggings with pockets, which people like.
Is there a lot of stuff that you're like, I kind of want to keep this for myself?
Yeah.
There's a few pairs of jeans, like some Paige jeans, and there was some Madewell jeans that I was like, ooh. I was like, why are they my size? And then, the fun or interesting ones is that because it's either items that like didn't sell or some of it's customer returns or whatever. But like that scam that people do where they buy an item and then they return it, but it's not the item it was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there are
Ross, I think, or TJ Maxx.
That happened to Steven too.
Yeah. So there's probably about like 5 pieces that are like, maybe it's tagged as like a pair of Levi's jeans, like the retail tag hanging off it says Levi's, but then the jeans are American Eagle.
Huh.
That's nuts.
I know. So I'm like, okay. I'm like Nordstrom and their return policy. I swear they take anything back.
Right. That's so crazy.
So
Speaking of, actually, does anyone watch Insecure? Comment if you watch Insecure with Issa Rae on HBO. Okay, you guys.
That's the HBO one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing. Yep, it's filmed in Inglewood, and you could like, the apartment complex in which she lived on the show. People go see now, but they just came out with season 4. I've been a huge fan of hers from when she started with a web series back in the day on YouTube called Awkward Black Girl, which transitioned to Insecure, which is phenomenal to see. But in the most recent episode, I'm not ruining anything. She's got this really big thing that she needs to get some clothes for. So she goes to, oh my gosh, what's that place? What's that fashion place? Losing my mind. It's got it's the reusable tote bag that's blue with a red handle. Oh my god.
Oh my god, what?
Target?
Nope, no, it's fancy. It's a fancy brand. It'll come to me. But she goes to this place and she's with her friend. She's shopping and she's like, hey, yeah, I need to get this. And they look at the price tag. She's like, you ain't got this money. She goes, oh, I know. I'll return it next week. And the employee overhears them. And she's like, and then she's checking out. She goes, you can't keep doing this. Because she would go like every other week to return stuff. And I'm like, girl, that's nuts. But the struggle's real.
Struggle's real.
Yeah, and the employees, the struggle was real.
Yeah.
I
was
Laura
one
and
of
I
them.
both worked at Nordstrom. So
Imagine getting like a $5,000 watch returned
What?
just because someone wanted to buy it and wear it to an event.
yep.
Stop it.
We
Happened
had
all the time.
we had returns where it would be like, because I worked in the food and beverage part of Nordstrom, and we would have people bring back like giftware that they had purchased because we sold like ceramics and giftware. And I remember one time somebody had brought something back that was probably from 10 years prior and had no price tags on it. And we had to accept it back. And I had to just ask them, what did you pay per item? And that's 100% what I paid out to them.
Stop it.
They just named their own price.
It makes my blood boil.
Oh my god. I mean, going into business these days in an industry like that, or like an Amazon, which is like a whole separate combo, you need to build in hundreds to millions of dollars for the returns or the loss of sellable item.
Yeah.
Which you ultimately take off on your taxes, but.
Yeah, and I think they've tightened up their policy over the last 30 plus years that they've been open. But I don't know. Nordstrom is like one of those companies that I'm just like, I'm curious if they will survive what's going on, because they have been a struggling department store for a while now. Despite it being a nice department store, they've struggled to like retain customers and attract new, like younger demographic. Their primary shopper is like probably like 60 plus, a 60 plus year old woman.
Nordstrom proper.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, in my eyes, I don't ever go to Nordstrom. I always go to Nordstrom Rack. Like Nordstrom was never targeted.
Well. Yeah, so that is doing well for them. Like the TJ Maxx and the discount stores are doing well. And so I think that will always live on. But how Nordstrom itself will live on, I don't know.
So the Nordstrom Rack, they also have straight to the rack clothing brands, don't they?
Yes. Yeah. It's usually like the lower, not lower end, but the super basics.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually like the tees, there's, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like get a V-neck, 2 for $20, 2 for $30, something like that for men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Someone actually on their Instagram story, her name is Jess, she posted today, she did a little survey. If people thought eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Amazon would be around in the next 5 to 10 years. And I was like, interesting question, because obviously in stories you can only answer yes or no. But I feel like some of those might be a maybe.
Oh, like whether, what'd you say, eBay, what'd you say, eBay?
Like all the sales markets.
Yeah, the platform, the main ones.
I mean.
eBay, Poshmark.
Yeah, I think all of them will be. Like whether.
If anything, the smaller ones like Mercari are going to grow. They have so much more advertisement now.
Every single ad when I watch YouTube has been Mercari the past 3 days.
Yeah.
Every single ad. That and Wix.
Wix.
And the guy that's talking at me in that commercial reminds me of Hugo. He sounds like Hugo.
Does he mess words up?
No, he actually speaks very clearly and like not slow, but it's very clearly like you need to speak this in a slow, calm tone for people to understand. But it just reminds me of you because it's like nice and clean. And
I think what'll be interesting of all those companies that you named, it's like who will get bought out by bigger companies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, will Amazon buy eBay, or would Amazon buy Poshmark, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm also thinking about it from like an employee perspective because there's, especially right now, you know, there's all this focus on treating employees for these businesses that are still running like Amazon and the food delivery. And like, will those people garner better wages, better job security packages or benefits or anything? Because I think the more that people continue to work and do these jobs, there's going to be a necessity for these people to be protected. Not just now, temporarily, but like indefinitely. Because imagine if everyone that's putting all these measures into place and then they're like, just kidding, done, you know, back to normal. I'd be like, I don't want to work here. Like, I need you to make this and, you know, continue. Like, this is how life needs to be now, you know?
I mean, assuming it's safe, like, yeah, then you could drop some of the safety measures, but.
Right. Oh, wait.
But there's some that'll probably always, I think there's some stuff that we're doing now that will just always stick around. Like I saw a really funny, sorry if I told you guys this last week, but I'm an old lady, so I don't remember. But there was like a meme that I saw that it was like saying like, it was like a little kid saying to their parent, like, why is grandma wiping down the groceries with Lysol?
Oh my God.
Like in the future, you know what I mean? Like, like that's what my grandkid will say to my son, you know, like, why does grandma wipe down the groceries with Lysol? Like, you know, there might just be some things that just stick with us because it's like, you know, just like people who went through the Depression, kind of, you know, their lives were kind of forever changed in the way that they looked at valued money or things in their life.
Do you think that for everyone, that they're going to start making Lysol wipe containers for your entryways, like holders that you can put on the wall or something? Like, so when you get right in, you can disinfect your keys or whatever.
Be smart. Why don't you patent that right now?
I saw this thing that I want to buy. I sent it to a couple of friends of mine. It was like this copper antimicrobial, whether that's the case. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I want that.
I want it so bad, Hugo. Okay, so it's like, it looks like a key you put on your keychain. And so you use it and it's got this hook. So when you walk up to a door where you need to grab it with your hand, you put the hook on it to open the door so you don't have to touch. And then it also has like a little pointer on it. So every time that you need to like type in a PIN or a password for something or hit an elevator button, you just hit it with that. I'm looking
for that.
Yeah, I want one of those.
I just saw the ad for
it looks
that
like
on
an old-time key almost.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
I mean, I was saying that, like, the friends I sent it to, I was like, some people are making some genius inventions right now. Like, they're going to make some great money for products like this. Because I saw it and immediately I was like, where can I buy this? Like, how do I get this?
Yeah.
Yes. It's being targeted to all of us, I swear.
The pin pad thing, my grocery store doesn't do this Apple Pay or the tap, which I'm shocked by. And I saw that ad and I was like, I don't want to reach my finger into that contraption.
No. Exactly.
And do you guys have this in Seattle? If you bring your reusable bags, the grocery cashier person can't help you. She'll walk away. He or she will walk away once they're done.
Yep.
So that you can pack. You have to pack it.
I don't know because I'm one of those weirdos that I go to the line where you bag it yourself. Because I don't want anybody touching my stuff.
Option around here.
Not at all.
You don't have self-checkout?
Not at the local, like the Vons here, I think just started to install it, but the local Mexican market doesn't do self-checkout.
Vons Pavilions doesn't do self-checkout really yet.
Oops, sorry, doggies.
Imagine you're making fun of me putting things in a bag yesterday. Like how I was trying to put some toy in the bag and I look ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do that at the market because they won't touch my bag.
Oh.
I was going to see if I could find the link for the people in the chat who want to see what the key looked like.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So are you guys out of toilet paper yet? They were talking about toilet paper in the chat.
No,
I'm almost out of paper towels. That's the one that I'm afraid of.
I'm not really.
I can find toilet paper again.
Yeah, we have a constant cycle of washing rags too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to order like a pack of those on Amazon, like the fiber rags.
Yeah.
Okay, I posted the link for the key. Anybody who wants it.
Yes, those.
Yes, here's the link, people.
Key Smart.
How much is it?
Yeah, I might end up getting it, and then it's gonna be like, cool, delivery in 2021.
3 months. Yeah.
So this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
¿Cuánto cuestas?
And then you just like, use it to touch stuff with. I think it's $24.99. So I saw that you can, I know. So I went on Amazon because I was like, how do I get a cheaper one? But they have some on Amazon, but the only thing is they didn't say, like this one says antimicrobial, which like I would want that one. But the ones on Amazon didn't say that.
I forget which metal it has to be.
Oh,
copper.
Brass.
Brass, okay.
Oh, well, this one says antimicrobial copper alloy for this one.
I think copper and brass,
okay.
They turn into one another or something like that happens. I don't know.
Gotcha.
What is the benefit of having the antimicrobial or non-microbial?
It just means nothing grows or sticks to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's the idea. So it doesn't mean you can use your key and then stick it in your mouth, though.
Don't lick
it. Don't do that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, thank you.
No,
thank you. No, I'm like, it's like a hassle to go out. Like the thought of going to the grocery store and knowing that you're going to have to come back and like do the wipe down. I
did it today. I did it like 2 hours ago.
Did you see the article from NPR? Because there's an article out that was talking about like the Lysol wipes and how you don't need to Lysol wipe down your groceries. Like safety works for your hands and but you don't have to wipe down all your individual grocery items.
Yeah, but they also said that we didn't need to wear masks a month ago, so.
Right.
And who's to say that I'm the first person to touch my yogurt container, put it in my cart, take it in my bag? Bob and Joe and Jen and Samantha.
There's so many people.
Yeah.
That's why. Well, what was their reasoning? Why did they say we don't have to do it?
I don't remember. I just saw the article pop up, but I didn't.
Like if they're trying to tell us to like conserve them, like sure, then there's totally better uses for the Lysol wipes.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but
yeah. Like if you're that's probably what it refers to. Like if you're renting out, instead of using it for that, you can just use it for your hands.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yes, I did, Rita. Yes, I did. Thank you. Was able to get protected. Protected.
You're wearing protection. Is that what you're telling us, Blake?
I am wearing protection.
You don't raw dog at the grocery store?
Demonetized. Just kidding.
Poor Blake, his first video that he can start to make like a lot of money on.
It's a cartoon character. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
It went on after Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Denali, my parents watch these videos, okay?
Well, that's why your parents they tune in for this. The unpredictability. Yeah, like Bill said, always wear protection, people.
Listen, you want to be safe.
You want to be safe. What I do too,
sorry.
I'm the one that ends up going. I go out. She doesn't go out. Is I don't like. I use gloves when I go in places, but I won't use. So if I go to the post office, once I get back to the car, I already took them off and have a little waste basket where I throw them in.
Yeah.
And then I go to the market and I use another set because it does nobody good if I'm touching everything at the post office and then I get in my car, touch all the tiles and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I go to the grocery store all to conserve gloves. I'm still potentially.
Exactly. There's a really good visual of a nurse or someone from the medical field. She puts on the gloves and she uses finger paint. And she's like, oh my God, Denali, you're silly. Oh my God.
Thank you for the super chat. Look at Denali with the super chat. I'm dead. Oh my god. Back to the doctor saving lives. She puts on gloves and uses some green finger paint, and she's like, oh, so like, okay, so you've got your gloves, and then you go to wherever, let's say the post office. So then you touch this. So she has a little finger, she has paint, and she touches the thing. So she's like, okay, and then you touch your keys, and then it's on her keys. And then she's like, okay, then you pick up your keys with your other hand, and then you touch your face, you pick up your glass, you do all these things. And then at the end of the video, she's like all green.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's how bacteria spreads.
Yep.
And people don't take the gloves off the right way.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
And I've seen videos of people wearing gloves and they're still waiting in line like this.
They're
Yeah.
touching their cell phone, or they
Yeah.
have a cell phone in
Yeah.
their hand. Yeah.
I saw some people when I was walking to the grocery store. So I'm noticing a lot more people are wearing masks up here. So I know for you guys, you can't go into a store without a mask on. That's not the case for us yet.
Mm.
And so I saw some like young people walking in. Young people, they're probably my age. Young people walking in when I was walking in, and they I could tell they were looking around at the rest of us who were wearing masks, and they almost looked like a little smug. And I wanted to be like, why wouldn't you cover your face? Like, why would you think that you're immune from potentially what's going around? Like, we're not all wearing it because we think it looks cool.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
even started wearing a mask to my laundry room because there's always people like coming and going from
Totally,
there,
yeah.
and I'm like, and they look
The
at me
high
like I'm
contact
crazy.
area.
Yeah, and I even wait, like I'll stand outside the room if somebody else is in there because I'm like, I can't be 6 feet apart from you in the laundry room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but they look at me like I'm insane.
Like you're overreacting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Lisette, thank you so
Yay,
much.
Lisette is so awesome. Yay.
SNL Uncut. You're welcome. How many washers and dryers do you have, Flora, in your
I
laundry room?
have 6 washers and 4 dryers, but like there's
Oh,
always
that's
like 1 or 2 of them that are not working.
Oh yeah.
Same. We have 2 washers, 2 dryers,
You
but
guys use coins or is it cards?
It's
Coin.
coins, and it's so annoying because now, like, I always got my coins at the grocery store, but
we're limiting
I'm
how much
like-
they'll give you.
yeah.
I go to
So,
the bank. I went to the bank
I think I'm gonna
before
have
the
to do
mask
that.
requirement, and I got $30. I was like, let this go on for a while.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Super frustrating. Wait, hello everyone. Hello. People are starting to come in again. You should see the people
Bill,
in the grocery store over here.
so Bill and Tori live in Spokane. Somehow I could see some Spokane people not wearing masks. Am I wrong or am I right?
You know
So-
what?
Spokane is like the other side of the state from us. Like if I wanted to drive to see Bill and Tori, it would take me like all day.
You would maybe fly.
The flying is a nice option as well.
You know what? The people who are not wearing the masks in Spokane are the people who say Spokane.
Spokane.
And it's karma.
I had a friend who lived in Spokane and she used to call it Spokompton. I don't know if it's still, I don't think Spokane's still like that, but that's what she used to call it.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Kiki Mom, our washer dryers are card app.
Ooh,
An app.
I wish they would do that in my unit.
Would love an app.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
make things so much easier.
that
Or
sounds so fancy.
if I know I live in a studio, Laura, maybe you'll agree. If someone wanted to just donate or provide me a stackable washer dryer, let that take up the space. I'd rather not leave.
I don't know. You say that, but I had a friend who had a 1-bedroom apartment, and she had one of those units because she just had a kid, so she like couldn't not have something.
Right.
But it was a lot. Like it was still a lot of work and space.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Flip and Fable. Did you
Oh
see
my
that?
gosh, Flip.
Yay.
Flip and Fable.
Oh, it's a cute little pair. It's a dancing pair.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I couldn't
It's
see
right
it.
here.
Yeah, I have
Coming through with the dancing
Oh, I
pair.
can't see. Wait, there's this. How do I see the sticker?
You have to see it on the phone.
You have to look it on the
Oh.
YouTube chat.
Man,
On
you
the
cool
YouTube
kids
chat.
and your technology.
Here, wait, here,
not
Laura.
use it.
Here, Laura.
Oh.
It's a little dancing pair with a thumbs up, a little thumbs up pair.
To those who didn't know, who are watching Blake's channel, Blake just recently got monetized, which when you're a YouTube creator, it's a really exciting moment because Blake, how long have you now been putting out content as a reseller for free for just goodwill?
Probably since somewhere in the summer, but like genuinely kicked it into high gear in October after Posh Fest because I was feeling very motivated. And then obviously since I'm now at home, the past month, almost entire month, I've done all like 6-day-a-week videos plus like 5 lives a week. It's like a lot.
So that's like 6 or 7 months of just doing free goodwill work, right?
My goodness. And I have very minimal videos that are under 10 minutes. So
perfect.
It's a lot. A lot of talking. I'm thirsty. I'm parched. Thirsty.
Laura, how long did it take you to get monetized?
I think it was probably about like a year and some change that I started my channel.
Yeah.
And honestly, like it wasn't until I met you guys that my channel really did anything. Like I had no like direction with it. I was just putting out videos that, were just whatever. So
well, I think it helps like when you make friends who also do YouTube who can kind of give you information like and tips on like, oh, do this or try this or
100%.
I mean, to relate it back to reselling, my content is not purely reselling these days, which is nice. But the thing we talk about, all of us, is consistency being key for sales.
Yeah.
Same applies for YouTube.
Yeah.
And social media in general, consistency.
Yep.
I think for any platform, it's just like you have to show up. You really do. Like I notice a huge difference in anything that I do if I'm not consistent with it,
Yeah.
Yep.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok now.
Yes, Laura's on TikTok, you guys.
I still need to like figure out how to work it, but
press record.
The TikTok.
Daniela.
Just because. Yes, Daniela, thank you so much. Look,
which she just started a YouTube channel.
Yeah, she started her own.
Thrifty Cactus?
No. Ivy
Nope.
and Blush Bodega.
Bodega, sorry. It's hard to remember people's because people don't necessarily have the same
on
each platform.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, congrats. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. It's a big moment. We've been working for this for a while. Thank you so much. Oh, Tamsin's here. Hey girl. Hi Tamsin. Oh my
gosh.
Ooh.
Melissa.
Whoa.
Cindy.
Whoa. Gracious.
Melissa, guys. That's so nice.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Melissa, do you have a YouTube channel we can shout out for you? Let us know.
Or give us your Instagram handle.
Yeah, something. And
please.
Cindy Boom Boom. Love Cindy Boom Boom.
I like Cindy Boom Boom.
Cindy Boom Boom. She's like, I want to do a photo shoot one day with her.
I don't know who she is, but I love her username.
Me too.
She's a photographer. She lives somewhere in California, like not far from us. I met her through.
I want to follow her.
Jack and Ryan. You would love her, Laura.
My daughter delivers babies all day long, and her husband is a paramedic in Tacoma. Tacoma is not far from me. That's probably about an hour. Yeah, messy business. Don't touch your face for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Cindy Boom Boom. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, even that photo's like fashion.
I love it. Well, I was like, she was in a chat when I did my live with Jack and Ryan, and I was like, is that actually her? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, that's fierce. Morgan Wilson putting up her first YouTube video. Wow. Hey. Yes, hon.
Ooh, Ginger Bear.
They are just coming in tonight.
The Ginger Bear. My goodness. Into the kitchen. Out of the kitchen. We're going into the kitchen. Having our quarmosa in the kitchen. Thank you so much, Ginger Bear. Wow. That's so sweet.
Nice, everyone.
Like,
they're congratulating you. Everybody's happy for your moment.
Listen, this is my moment. It's my moment.
It's your moment. You only get monetized once. Oh, wait. Unless you get demonetized, then you can get monetized again.
That one, though.
I don't want to experience that. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, listen, if you raw dog, you can get demonetized.
Oh my God. Rita.
Rita.
You guys. Rita.
Fashions. Rita.
Extra special shout out. She sent me a Christmas card. She's my first ever like not like a person I've never met sent me a Christmas card, and that really touched my heart. So thank you, Rita.
No, yeah, Rita, we've been talking to Rita for a while.
For a long
time. Many moons ago.
Many moons.
She's amazing. She's really sweet.
Did you get your real address or your P.O. box?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it was like kind of it was my P.O. box. You know, I don't give up the personal
I know, I'm joking. I'm like, I don't even have your real address.
I just ordered a box from you, Denali, so you have my real address now.
Ordered a box for me?
Oh, that was what I was doing when I got up. I went to go get my card because I was like, oh snap, it's not on file.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sorry, Blake. I can't give you any super chats right now.
Oh my God.
I got her super chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Laura.
I'm all, don't put my address on there.
Yeah, I know.
Laura, guys.
Oh my God, I love it. So I want to play another game. Wow, it was very silent. Okay. Okay, so we're going to play Would you rather with random things.
Okay.
Okay, so let me pull it up. This is totally random. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather speak Spanish or speak Chinese?
Let's go in order. Which so quick shift,
Tiffany Hugo.
Laura, then me.
Speak Spanish.
Does it count if do I forget Spanish if I have to choose?
Pretend you've only known English.
Spanish has gotten me so much cool stuff. Yeah, we get hookups because I speak in Spanish in LA.
Oh yeah.
Laura.
I think I'm going to go with the same thing. I actually, like, in a lot of situations, I feel stupid that I don't know Spanish. Like, I want to learn it. You know, it's one of those things that I'm, like, actively going, I should probably learn this as a good skill set in life.
Agreed. Especially, like you guys were saying, in LA.
Yeah.
Like, when I was a personal assistant, I mean, the people that worked with me and around me all spoke Spanish. And I was, like, trying so hard to like learn because I would just like to go into work one day and be like, "Hola," you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say Chinese because for those who might not know, I am Chinese. I'm a quarter Chinese, so I have family in China. So it'd be nice to be able to talk to them in their language as opposed to making them struggle to speak in ours. So.
All right, that's good. Okay. Would you rather have no Wi-Fi or have no music?
Well, I'll go first. I'd rather.
It's tough. That's a tough one.
Okay, but if I have Wi-Fi, I got Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Wi-Fi, you got anything that the internet would provide.
You wouldn't get Spotify, so don't try to
get music streaming. All right, I got Netflix, and I'll put on a musical. Boom.
Laura?
Who needs music when you have Blake?
It's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm gonna go with no music. I'm really not like, I don't put on music during the day while I work. I'm a very quiet person. Like, it's almost creepy sometimes how quiet I am.
You ever wonder if you're home?
Yeah, I think my neighbors like literally are surprised to see me emerge out of my place because they're like, someone actually lives in there?
I'm the same. I would go with no music because
you always have your headphones on though.
I'm listening to podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah,
podcast.
so
Okay.
It's just a lot of murder podcasts.
Well, it's a dark place up here, guys.
It's messed up. If my husband rounds a corner and surprises me while I'm listening, he already knows, like, I'll cuss him out.
Okay.
What about you, Blake?
Yeah, what about you?
Oh yeah, I didn't answer. Sorry. Well, I would like to speak Spanish to the first one, and then I would probably have no Wi-Fi because music, as you guys know, is like important to me. Very important.
So that means you wouldn't be able to sell on Poshmark or eBay or anywhere.
No, but I could put out an album.
Amen.
Oh.
Amen.
He could become a market seller when all this comes back to normal. He could go to the like Rose Bowl and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
We wouldn't be able to listen to your album. Sorry, just this group wouldn't be able to.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right. Okay, well, my answer changes based on what my friends do.
Yeah. I want to be able to communicate with my friends. And I like songs.
Okay, here's another one. Would you rather win a vacation or win a car? And the car, let's cap it at 50 grand.
What about the vacation? Cap that.
Let's say it's like an Uber luxury vacation up to 50 grand. So there, it's like amazing vacations.
Yeah, but like 50 grand, can you even get a Tesla with that?
I was gonna say 50 grand these days. You're getting like a
Not that great.
car.
You can get the cheapest Tesla as long as it's not too fancy when you make it.
Oh
I think
yeah.
that's like 60 or 75,000 now.
It gets like 150 miles on it, but no, that's rough because 50,000 for a luxury, like that's a crazy vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
would do the vacation.
Oh, we have some people saying car. I would do the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Car
That's
or
not-
the vacation, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say vacation. We
Yeah.
could go on like a year-long. No, it'd probably be like a 3-month-long Disney cruise.
Oh, what's your favorite Disney character?
We're going on a cruise after this.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't think anybody, which might actually make it like your dream cruise vacation.
You're gonna show up. It's gonna be super crowded because all these people went specifically thinking no one's gonna go on this cruise.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like we've gone on quite a few cruises. My family has, and like we remember like one of the things they used to say to us when you walk into the dining rooms, the workers would stand there with the Purell and they'd squeeze it into your hand and they say washi 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 washi.
Stop it.
But that was like years. But I'm talking about like that's not even now. Like what will that look like moving forward? You know,
Now each time you enter one of the dining rooms, it's gonna look like a Men in Black scene where you're gonna go into a capsule and it's gonna fog up all around you, and then you walk in.
Yeah, like what will buffets look like? Nobody's gonna want to use a buffet.
Mm-mm.
Wait.
I love buffets.
I love buffets too, Laura.
I'm not a
I mean,
buffet
you
person.
especially because you're from Las Vegas, but
No, these two know, or these three know. I love the soup plantation.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give me like the cheapest, most basic buffet, and I am happy.
Oh my gosh, now I want pizza.
now I want pizza.
Because they have the little pizza.
Oh.
Oh my god. Wait, Tamsin has a good one. Doritos or Cheetos?
Oh, Doritos.
Doritos.
Cheeto.
Ooh, yeah, Doritos for me too.
Wow. Okay.
Cool
Weird.
Ranch though. It's got to be Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh no.
Hot
I'm
Cheetos.
okay with either. I like Cool Ranch, but like a lot of people say Cool Ranch tastes like chemicals.
They all taste like
If you eat the whole
Yeah.
bag, it does.
If you eat the whole bag. Well,
So
how
it
else
always does.
Yeah, no,
Um,
Cheetos, hot Cheetos. Puff.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you could hear my dog. I just made her mad. She nipped at me.
Okay. Last one for this round of random questions. Who would you rather meet? Okay.
All right. Take my brother out.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
And I will be looking at you if you say the incorrect answer.
Oh, well, mine is, can I choose somebody else?
No,
That is
it's only those two. You had to pick between those two.
Thank you.
I gotta
Jen.
go with Rihanna.
I might
Sorry.
choose Rihanna also. I'm not a
would-
Beyonce fan.
I would choose
Yeah.
Beyonce. I would choose
Oh.
Bay. Queen
And-
Bay. Baby Bay.
But if you
Oh,
say
baby.
That fandom freaks me out a little bit.
if you
Who?
say
The Beehive?
anyone.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay, so let's do two totally different genres. Who would you rather meet? Oh my gosh. Little Big Town? I feel like there's some country people in here. Little Big Town or Casey Musgraves? I'm Casey.
I
Yeah.
don't know who Little
Laura and
Big
I are like-
Town is. I know who Casey Musgraves is, but that's only because she promoted a local camera store in Koreatown.
Did she
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the Tom's cameras or whatever.
Yeah, the Tom's 1 hour photo.
That's so
I
funny.
drive by it like every day on my way to the bins.
I keep hearing Casey Muskrat. It's not her name, right?
Musgraves.
Oh, okay.
Musgrave.
Not muskrat.
I don't know who this Muskrat is, but they really helped the portal.
Wait, okay. Rolling Stones or Beatles?
Neither.
I know who you're gonna pick.
Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beatles for me
Beatles.
too.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys watched that movie Yesterday yet?
Oliver likes it. I haven't seen it yet.
I
No.
love it.
Oh, is that the movie where he like
Oh, I'm thinking.
lives like nobody knows? Like he
Yeah,
creates the
nobody knows
Beatles
who
music
the
because
Beatles
no one
are.
knows. Yeah.
It was so cute.
Cindy, nothing's wrong with me. Those are just not my jams. Especially, I'm very musical, but I don't connect to that music.
I
What
like
do you
how
call it,
matter of fact you said that. Nothing is wrong
Nothing
with
is
you.
wrong.
Nothing's wrong with me.
Oh
my god.
That's funny.
The Canary Closet. Beatles.
I was gonna do like a reseller one, but I can't.
Well, I have another one. Don't think the games are done.
Go.
Okay, so we're gonna do a different one, right? We're gonna do a Would You Rather, a food edition, which we started to do already. Okay, this is pretty good. Okay, frozen yogurt or real ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Froyo.
Same, Laura. I'm a
Lactose free.
Froyo. Okay. Burger or pizza?
Burger.
Pizza.
Uh-oh, the foodies are having the hardest time.
We've had some really good burgers.
I'm gonna say pizza.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with pizza too because I can have like a whole medium pizza.
Yeah, I'll have a pizza.
Burgers is like one tiny thing.
Yeah.
I'll have a pizza.
I see a pizza and I instantly think migraine, so I'm like burger all the way.
I feel you. We've got a lot of burger people. Okay, we've got froyo people. We've got a neither. Okay. We've got
nachos.
No, Tori doesn't like sweets. I remember she said that once. She's not a fan of sweet stuff.
Yeah, but pizza or burger is the same.
Oh, for the yogurt and
Oh, gotcha.
Pizza burger. I like that.
Yes, Alyssa. That's
burger.
Creative. You can have the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana. The best of both worlds. Neither. Give me brownies. Okay. Sweet tooth. She's got a sweet tooth. Yes, Selena. Wait, someone asked a question. Someone asked, Ginger Bear asked, favorite Disney character? Oh, God.
Ooh.
So many.
I don't know.
I like Spanish Buzz, but not like you just put them in Spanish mode. I like Spanish Buzz from, I think it's Toy Story 3.
Oh, I was thinking classic.
Oh.
Okay.
But that's fair. No, that's fair. Favorite Disney characters?
I'm a classic. I love who I've loved forever, Minnie Mouse.
Oh, well, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, I love Minnie Mouse. If I see Minnie Mouse at Disney, I just turn into like that little 6-year-old again, just like, oh, it's Minnie.
Did you get any of like the Coach stuff when they've done their collabs with any Minnie on it?
No, but I've seen it. I'm always tempted. Here's the problem with Disney merchandise. When you're at Disney, it seems like the world's greatest idea to buy all the Disney crap.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, you're like the weird Disney person who has crap in their house.
Yeah. I went through that phase and quickly learned that I was throwing my money away and then sold it all on eBay.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, there's always a market.
Home decor stuff that's very expensive at Disney.
Oh, all the
It
baking
is.
stuff and dishes and
then
And
you
it
go
looks-
home and I could
Yeah, exactly. It looks so cute when you're there, but then you get home and you're like, I just spent $100 on a Mickey Mouse cookware set.
And now it's like every brand is doing collaborations of some sort.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
I recently sold that Dooney bag, but it was technically from 2012. So
Oh, she's one of my bin friends, by the way.
Who? Which one?
I don't
This
want to call out her name, but because I don't know if she wants. But
The person who's on the screen?
the
The person
person
who's on the screen? Oh, hi, Ben friend.
Hi, Ben friend.
I
I would.
her. You met her.
Oh, he did meet her. Okay.
Yeah. You know.
I didn't recognize the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I know.
I would agree. I would say with the Bin's friend, Maleficent. Costume-wise, I love Maleficent, but I love Beauty and the Beast. So the Beast / Belle.
Oh.
Yeah. Maleficent's
Or
great.
Ariel, however you
I'm
say
gonna
it.
go see Mulan, the Asian princess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wait, speaking of, the live action's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Someday.
Did we
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to push it to just like because it was already supposed to be released, I think.
Yes, they had to delay it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know some movies are getting streamed, but that movie they want the money for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was expensive to make, so I can't blame them.
I also want that movie to get the justice it deserves.
Yeah.
Like that should be like a Crazy Rich Asians moment. Like a lot of hype, a lot of press, a lot of to do about it.
Yeah.
Because it deserves it.
But
And
the love interest, I can't remember his name right now.
The real actor person?
Well, the cartoon.
The cartoon character.
He's not in. They didn't make him.
They didn't make him a character?
As far as I could tell. And I even tried to Google it because I was like, I mean, if I could pick like a crush from Disney movies, it would probably be him. Between him, Eric, and Flynn Rider, those are like the three that I'm like, oh hey.
His name is Chen Hongwei.
Yeah. Wait, is he is he cast as?
I'm not sure. Mulan has a new love. Ready? Mulan has a new love interest named Chen Hongwei. Although not as known about Hongwei, we know he fights alongside Hua Mulan, and the two eventually fall in love. Actor Yosan An elaborated on the relationship during a few interviews ahead of the movie's cinematic debut. So maybe he is going to be around.
Yeah.
I was like watching some of the previews, and I was like, what?
Where is he?
Yeah.
I like that Jackie Chan sang the
the song.
The Chinese,
Mulan.
in Chinese.
Yes. Oh my gosh, but ice cream, brownies, Oreos, and cheesecake, girl.
Just listing them all.
Yep. Yep.
We're watching Disney.
We rented. Last week we paid for another premium movie.
Yep, $22. What did you watch in a theater-like experience?
Trolls.
Oh, that's right. World Tour, right?
Trolls World Tour. I didn't watch much of it. She thinks I was watching it, but I was like listing or something like that.
So it was totally worth the $22.
Well, whatever. I mean, an hour and a half of silence. Yes, it was.
I heard it's about music and it got decent reviews.
Yeah, you'd be into it. Well, did you ever see Trolls, the first one? Oh my God. No, Blake, you would
need to?
Yes.
That's one of the right?
I mean, it's singing, dancing, and trolls shooting rainbows out of their butt. It's kind of amazing.
Okay, BRB, let me go watch.
It's so good. So I really like the first one. The second one I checked out a little, but
Is it along the vibes of what was that movie with the pigs? Sing?
Yes.
Oh, I love Sing.
That was a good movie.
I really
Sing. Like that one too.
I don't think I totally saw that one, but it's singing the whole time.
Oh, but it's really good.
It's Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake.
Hi, Quimby.
Hi, Quimby.
No, the one we saw was Pokemon.
Oh, we watched Pokemon the other day. At like 2
Detective
in the morning.
Pikachu.
I honestly, I'm not a cartoon person, so that was like a big deal for me.
Yeah, look, Angry Owl Online said first Trolls is awesome. I stand by the first Trolls movie. It was awesome.
Is it on Netflix? Do you know?
A Universal Studio, the troll character actually comes out and shoots glitter at it, but
yeah, there's a troll that's like solid glitter, and his name is Guy Diamond. He's amazing.
I keep seeing the commercials for it.
The first one.
I'm streaming a TV show right now that like it just plays the same commercial every like
Trolls
10
one.
minutes.
Oh,
it's always trolls.
That's not annoying.
Trolls. I mean, LA is covered in trolls posters right now, so.
Good thing everybody out is in LA driving. So
yeah, I know. Well, LA got out of control at one point with advertisements that the city had to put a law out because it went from billboards to full buildings. So
Oh yeah.
Were billboards. So like I think Wolverine or Logan was one of them. Like the whole building was the billboard, and they just came and like, okay, you can't do that anymore. So
wow.
I mean,
there's a couple buildings near me that do that, or that I remember doing that, and now it's like half the size. So
yeah, exactly. They're probably at the limit. But I think they were saying like it's distracting, so people are like staring at this thing crashing their cars.
Yeah, that was probably me.
Oh my
I never
God.
got into an accident, thank goodness. But I would literally do like one of those like.
So my husband used to work downtown, and one day he and his coworkers like looked outside, and they would see people putting up billboards or like cleaning and washing windows or whatever, and they look over in the distance and they see this guy, and he's sitting in one of the like things that goes up and down to put up posters or do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The guy is like fallen over, like doesn't look good, and so.
Oh my God.
I believe he's going to correct me later if I'm wrong, but I think he and his coworker called the police because they're like, whoa, this dude's like having a problem up there. And I think one of them started walking towards it, like went down on the street to like go see what was going on. They later find out, the police get called. That was the advertisement. It was like a person's body that they hung, and it was supposed to be for like insurance or something.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, so there was no one. It was like that was.
I mean, it wasn't a real person,
like
but
a
it was
doll.
Mannequin type
with
thing.
a stuffed mannequin or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my God, I would have done the same thing.
I think it was gone like a week later because I think they had like too many people were calling it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, something similar. I mean, our middle school was nearby the Southwest Museum here in LA, and they didn't let the school know that they were filming a movie at the Southwest Museum, and they had gunfire.
Oh, yeah.
So our school was a full lockdown. Police were called. This big old thing. They quickly learned. They should have let us know there was a.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy though. That's some awkward advertisement.
Yeah.
They're talking about Onward in the chat. Have you guys watched that yet?
No, we
haven't.
Yeah, I want to watch that tonight.
Yeah, it's on our list.
What's Onward?
It's on Disney Plus. It was like barely in the theaters because when I came down to LA in February, weren't we seeing ads?
Yeah, I think it was going to come out soon after you guys heading back home.
Yeah, so it was not even in theaters for like even a couple of weeks, I don't think.
Yeah.
What did I missed it?
Oh, reseller position.
Vegetarian or canned meat?
Girl, spam, canned meat.
Spam.
No, I do like a Beyond or like a.
See, but if that's like the only thing you can eat every single day.
Well, can we still have a vegetable? Nobody said we can't.
Yeah,
vegetarians just choose not to have meat.
This is just about like the bulk of your dish.
Yeah, it's like the protein section of your dish.
Yeah.
Okay, well, instead of a portobello mushroom, I'll have some spam.
Or a Vienna sausage.
Instead of spam, I'll have a Beyond Burger or a plant-based burger. Burger.
Burger.
With a little bit of coconut oil. It's so good. So good. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. But no.
Tuna. I love canned tuna.
I
love tuna.
Also,
Canned chicken. Canned chicken's great.
A little bit of mayonnaise, some chopped up celery.
Yeah,
you we had right. Literally yesterday.
I feel like it's cute. Wow, Onward getting a lot of rave reviews.
Yeah, we'll be watching that tonight.
Okay.
With, sometimes I say it's us being fancy, but we'll have some like Trader Joe's $2 chuck with some cheese Cheetos. So that's our wine and cheese.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, when Lori joined the chat, Lori Tata, she said that she just finished watching Ozark. Who's finished Ozark?
Lara. I don't watch that.
Yeah, I haven't started it either.
It's like heavy.
You'll get anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Yeah,
first
it looks
episode
one
is
of
like,
those- you have to be like ready and prepared to watch it.
And then things happen
the
and
end
you're ready.
The end of season 3 is mind blowing.
Yes.
It really is.
Who
The
would
whole,
ever thought Jason Bateman would like go that route, like be that serious of an actor?
but if you think about it, his attitude and acting is not too far off
Yeah,
from
it's
the
pretty
rest.
the same.
Mm.
He's
Did
very
you guys see what was that HBO show that he did that was based on the Stephen King?
My husband watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes of it, and he was in it, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, that's not Jason Bateman. That's somebody else."
Well, and that's similar to how Ozark is, but he's still a little funny in Ozark also.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even when things are going wrong, he's just in a very serious tone, sarcastic.
Yeah.
Liz says she hasn't watched this 3rd season yet. So the pro tip, which I wish I had done, is that you need to go back and watch season 2 again.
Mm-hmm.
why?
So we saw season 1 and we needed to watch season 2, but we didn't rewatch season 1. We just jumped back into season 2.
Yeah, and I know people who went back and did both seasons. That's honestly not the worst answer either. We got all the time in the world, so
Wait, why? Just to like rewatch it and catch up on maybe things you didn't see before?
Each episode is heavy, so a lot of things happen.
You forget like the little details because there's
Well,
some.
it had been a while, hadn't it? Since between season 2 and 3, wasn't it like a year?
Yeah.
It was a long time. So there's like a lot that you needed to remember that even once we started season 3 and we hadn't watched season 2, there was a lot of like, oh, wait, okay. So yeah, and that's this and that's that. So
The Canary Closet's watching Blacklist. That's one of our favorite shows.
We've
I watched
rewatched
the first couple seasons, but then I never kept up with it.
That's the one where the person has the husband who we, right? Blacklist? Oh, no, I'm thinking of.
No, isn't that in the first Or are you saying no, don't say that because you don't want to ruin it?
I don't want to ruin it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
don't
What's
ruin
his
it, but
name? I can't remember his name right now. Who's the actor from Blacklist?
the one
Oh my
that
God.
The old 80s actor.
Yeah.
the one that was Ultron or whatever from Avengers.
Oh, I can't remember his name right now.
I
It's
know
not
who.
Kiefer
yeah,
Sutherland. No.
I can picture
No.
him. Somebody in the chat will put it.
Please.
David.
Mm,
No,
No.
I don't know.
David. Ew, David. I love Schitt's Creek. Ew.
I started watching Schitt's Creek, but then I stopped after. I always stop after the second season. What is wrong with me?
Oh my God, that's when it gets good.
That's what my mom said. My mom's like rewatched it twice now, and she's like, "You got to start watching it."
I mean, it ended, but like it is set up so it can be.
James Spader.
There you go.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Yes,
He was
Deborah.
so good on the Blacklist.
Yes,
You
Deborah. Oh
okay,
wow.
so I have to share the show that I'm watching, but it's gonna like put me in total nerd category.
Go for it.
I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica because they finally put it back on
Nerd.
Wi-Fi,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I'm like, oh man, this will be my 3rd time watching it. That's how like
Okay, that's nerdy.
it's so good though. Wait, has anybody watched it?
Hell no.
No.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
Serenity person on sci-fi.
Okay, I'll give you that. Wait, are you talking Firefly?
Oh, Firefly.
then
Sorry,
Serenity?
Firefly,
Okay.
and then Serenity. Yeah. TV
Yeah.
show, then movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not, obviously not the popular opinion here. We tried Schitt's Creek. I think we have to watch more episodes, but
Yeah, we saw like maybe 3 or 4 episodes, and it just wasn't tickling me.
I think they were annoying me so much that it was hard for me to keep going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have to watch an episode and maybe try on another day another episode and like slowly build.
I feel like it's like a hit or miss, and it's. I mean, like it's a hit for me. So you're not. I mean, you're not meant to love every show. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
I love that reaction. It's a hit for me.
I'm just saying there's a lot of people in the chat right now agreeing with my Battlestar Galactica.
Oh
Aw,
yes.
there's
yes.
more nerds than you thought, Laura.
Oh my God! Wait. Oh my God! That's my best friend.
Spencer,
Best
Spencer
friend.
did it.
Oh my God! Best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best
My
friend.
best friend.
Oh my God! Hi.
Believe it, Warren. Season 2. So we've been trying. I think we're watching like an episode
A
and then yeah.
So just for people who don't know, Schitt's Creek they just did this as like a small little project thinking like maybe it'll be a web series, but then it blew up as it got into more and more seasons. And so they just ended with season 6, but it ended on a positive choosing to end note. But I think they're going to set it up for maybe a little teaser in the future. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I went to their tour when it was at the Ace Hotel here. It was amazing.
Whoa, super fan.
Super fan. Ew, David, ew.
Well, I'm still into Twilight Zone, so if anybody wants to binge Twilight Zone, it's on Netflix.
Like and old school?
The old one or the new one?
Nightmares.
I'm watching the old ones.
Nightmares.
Oof.
It's so good. Like, it's so fun. And there's like all these random like celebrity appearances, like, but you know, from when they were younger. Yeah. Like, for instance, I was watching an episode and I was like, oh my, did anybody watch Bewitched? Like Nick at Night when they were little?
Yeah.
There was Darren, her husband.
Yeah.
He was on there. And then William Shatner is in a couple of episodes. This lady from Psycho who plays like not the main lady, but her sister. Like there's just all these random people. It's good. I love it.
I feel you.
No, I love random stuff. I put on The Last Stand. It's the last Rambo movie.
Okay.
Look, I mean, it is what it is. It's a Rambo movie. But the first Rambo was like amazing. But the thing with this that I laugh is with our client Gus, who we personal trained. We laugh because it's basically Home Alone for adults. Because at one point, Stallone comes back to his ranch and sets it up with booby traps, like there are ropes and falling cans of stuff. It's just a lot more blood.
Oh, did anyone here watch the documentary How to Fix a Drug Scandal on Netflix?
No.
Okay, it's really good.
Denali, you might be into that based on all the crime.
It's really good.
No, I need like straight murder, just like a woman getting murdered randomly.
Did you
love understand how you guys can listen to that stuff? Ooh,
the drug one was really good though, because it like covers how pretty much like the government out in Boston covered up this huge, major scandal for like covered like the span of a few years.
Yeah.
Really good.
Oh my gosh, I can't do that. I can't do the death podcast. Like, she murdered her husband because she snapped one day. Like,
well, I think I don't know. As like a woman, I kind of like it because I'm like, what are the warning signs? Because you know, there's so many crazy people out there. You know?
Yeah,
like,
I can see that.
You know, those scenarios where it's like you walk into a grocery store and you're like, someone in this grocery store has probably killed somebody.
Oh well, I don't normally think like that, but now I will.
Yeah, well, you should. Yeah.
No,
yeah, you know, the whole thing with those podcasts, and you know, they're geared towards women a lot, but it's just like about like staying safe and like going with your gut instinct, because a lot of people, what you hear in the podcast, it's like so and so wasn't sure and they, you know, they didn't think they should go, or they didn't think they should show up, or they had a weird feeling about this person, and then what happens every time?
Yeah.
So it's all about like using your gut instinct to not get into situations. But also one of the podcasts that I listen to, Crime Junkie, they focus a lot on unsolved. So they're really trying to bring awareness to unsolved cases of usually women who've been harmed. So I kind of like that part of it too. They bring up old cases that are basically, you know, nobody's going to do anything about them. And the families are really distraught because they want some results.
Yeah. I think there definitely is like an altruistic side to it where you're just like, I get that aspect. The only thing that makes me nervous is like some of the documentaries that are just geared strictly towards just the sensationalization of it.
Oh no.
Just like, you're not trying to actually solve a mystery. You're not trying to make anything good out of this. It's just like, let's get views.
Yeah.
There's like,
there's one podcast, and I'm going to look it up in just a second because I can't remember it, but there is like a crime podcast out there that's really just salacious, and it's hosted by this the guy who does it is pretty controversial. He's kind of a dirtbag. He's known for being a dirtbag, and his are just like grotesque. I mean, he goes into details, and it's more of like, you think that when I've listened to them in the past, when I listen to them, it's more just like somebody is getting something out of this that's not about solving the crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what we saw, but something like that. I was like, it's getting too detailed on the parts that we don't need to know. Like,
right.
It was a terrible.
Doesn't add value.
I want to know where the evidence led to whatever.
Yeah. What was that one on Netflix that like blew up that everybody was trying to get the guy released?
Oh,
Tiger King?
Cereal?
Yeah,
No,
this was pre-Tiger King.
a murder.
Tiger King.
Oh, How to Make a Murder? Or how to
Was that
Making a murderer.
Yeah.
Making a Murderer? See, that one, it was like if you look up some of the details on that, like it's actually really sad because that girl that was murdered was not the focus of the story. Like
No,
her
she
story
wasn't.
was almost like secondary to what was going on.
Yeah.
And it was all just for this guy that like there's some pretty clear evidence that he did it. And you're just like, oh, this is so, I don't know, it just weirds me out.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna rile up some people in the chat, but
with it, with that crime podcast, the first one that came out, Serial, the first season where it was about the two high schoolers, Edna and Syed, and I can't even remember the girl's name, which makes me feel terrible because like that was the whole focus of the podcast, was supposed to be about her.
yeah.
And her family, she was the murder person. They weren't about the podcast. They didn't want it talked about, but yet it continued.
Yeah.
And really spawned all of the podcasts that exist today, a lot of the crime podcasts. So.
I Denali, to your point about thinking when you're in a grocery store, like, wow, someone's killed someone in here. I don't think like that, but I do think, especially just with all the crime that's happened, especially in schools and public places, I do sometimes think if I'm in an aisle and I'm like, I don't trust that person around me, I'll start to think of like, okay, if there's something going down, where am I going? How low am I going? Am I going up? Am I climbing a shelf? Like, what am I doing? And I map it all out. And then I'm like, then I like zoom back into my body and I'm like, okay, we can continue getting the cereal, the cracker.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing to always be aware of your exits. Okay, so this is the podcast for my crime podcast fans. If you listen to this podcast, it's called Sword and Scale. Google this guy. He's kind of a dirtbag in the crime podcasting community, but his podcasts are just like, they're too much. It's like
Sword and Scale.
Yeah, Sword and Scale. The guy
looks like a little baby.
He's a creeper. The host, his name's Mike Boudet. He does this other one called Monstruo, and I think this one's even more graphic. Yeah. So, anyways, there you go. There's my little follow through for the night.
Okay, so on a lighter podcast note.
Yeah. Sorry.
Totally. I'm not sure that this is the crowd for this, but there is a podcast I listen to called Saving Sex and the City 3. Okay. Let me just tell you, as a Sex and the City TV show, movie fan, and basically actor at this point, because I know every single line. This is about the person would have someone on, and they would create the third movie based on if Kim Cattrall would or would not join the film. And for those that don't know, Kim is like always this question in the air, and I guess hard no, which is why Sex and the City 3 isn't coming out. But Dan Levy, tying in Schitt's Creek, Dan Levy goes on and he has an incredible podcast that basically doesn't feature Kim Cattrall for the whole movie until like one very last scene that she films like remote and by herself. And basically it's like Samantha comes into money with Richard. I'm not going to explain that to those who don't know, but Richard has a lot of money. She has a lot of money. She's killing it. She basically has to go hide away in the Canary Islands, and
she can get back together with Richard.
But the way this happened, it was really good. Like the way he described it was really good. Promise. But no, I agree though. I mean, remember the elevator scene when she was with Smith and she went up to go do the business? I was like, oh my God.
All of those characters have done awful things to their significant others.
Yeah. I mean, also going back, like Sex and the City present day wouldn't necessarily fly the way it was filmed.
Yeah, I rewatched the second movie like not that long ago because it was put on Netflix, and I was like, even the movie was awful. I was like, this is so bad.
I mean, I feel like there'd be a whole shift. There'd be a shift as to how Carrie, the main lead, how Carrie would write. Because like if you watch, she's very focused on like her life being about a man. And I feel like present day, it would be less focused on that and more career focused, which she was on the show, but I think it wouldn't always tie in having to go back to Big or someone.
Yeah.
As much.
Well, the episodes even don't translate, like you said, very well to this day and age. It's just not, yeah.
Oh, which would be my BFF? Okay. Laura, this is a good question. I would probably be BFFs with Miranda, who is a very important, underrated character, and I have come to love as I get older. But if I'm trying to have fun, Samantha Duff. Laura,
I would have to go with Samantha.
Yeah.
I'd have to go with the doorman. They're in New York. They have doormen.
I was gonna say, actually, in a couple of them, they do.
Yeah.
They sure do. Oh my gosh, give us a one.
The mannequin movie.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure you do.
Did you guys see?
I remember Mannequin.
The Instagram that I posted of the guy that put in clips like as if living next to Carrie Bradshaw.
No.
Like he was like his neighbor. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Someone like spliced together clips of what it would be like if Carrie Bradshaw was your neighbor. And it's just her like throwing shoes and like having arguments with all the characters, like screaming at Big. Oh, it's so good.
I mean, I would love to go live in their penthouse on heaven on Fifth, as they say from the first movie. Oh my God. Don't ever leave me at the altar, okay? I will kill somebody. Public library. That's a huge expense. Can't believe that happened. GD. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Sex and the City 3 podcast. That's really good. Is anyone feeling like, and this is for everyone, my co-chatters and people in the chat. Mm-hmm. Does anyone feel like you wake up and you're just like, I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to listen to anything. I just want it to be quiet. I don't want my phone on.
I think that's me like every day.
Yeah, I was like, that's Laura and I.
Yeah.
You're so active though, like Denali in particular.
Well, that's because I have a kid. So I have to like, there are certain things that I have to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, even on social, you're still like active.
Oh, that's just boredom. You know what I mean? Like looking at your phone when you're bored, and then I don't know. Then I'm like, oh, I should post something.
Yeah.
You know, whatever I'm doing, I should just post.
I think I was telling Tiffany and Hugo before Laura and Denali, you guys got on. I was like, today was just like a weird day for me. I was not feeling it. I think maybe it was like true, and I haven't felt this in a long time, to be quite honest, true boredom. Like I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to watch anything. I didn't want to listen to anything, which was weird for me because I don't think I've felt like that in a long time. I felt down, but not like don't want to do anything.
I would like just more time to just work. I don't feel like I'm getting enough time to work just because my son is home now, for the homeschooling. So I feel like for me, I'm just
uninterrupted time.
Yeah. I would like uninterrupted time. Yeah. That's really what I would like. Just uninterrupted time. And I don't have that right now.
Work.
I don't know, because I think all of us, and I think I've talked about this with you guys before. It's just like we're workers. We like working. We all like working. And so it's just like, I don't know how to turn it off, and I want to do it all the time. But then I also do like to relax. It's not to say I don't, I like to sit on the couch at night and watch a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with us. And because we're workers and we've lost some of our other jobs, essentially restaurant and school, some of the portions of the school, it's turned to other projects. So we're in the backyard, and that's kind of our thing right now, but it's because normally we'd be working somewhere. So instead we're playing with dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that I don't know if people totally realize about you guys, Tiffany and Hugo, is like your jobs have been taken away.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, thankfully we do have multiples, but all
the multiples are gone.
Yeah. So we no longer have multiples. So.
Yeah.
I mean, really now we've fallen back onto mostly really reselling. But we are busy bees. So I realized this yesterday. I was sweeping, and then I was like, it's really quiet. That's because I was sweeping the front porch at midnight. And I had watered and like washed down the front porch, and I realized it's really quiet because it's midnight and I'm sweeping the driveway and the porch. And
But
is going in and out of the house with soil to repot plants in the house.
But in fairness, like, what time did you wake up? Because your midnight is at somebody else's like 7 p.m.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we woke up, what time did we wake up? Like 11?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because we slept at like 5.
11 o'clock crew. You know that club, Laura.
Right?
But
I was gonna say I don't come alive until the sun goes down.
Night owl. Oh my gosh. No, I'm like, I think, you know what it is too? I think it's like, I'm feeling the lack of space. Like I'm in my kitchen doing this right now, or I'm sitting on my bed. Like there is no in between. There's nowhere else to go. There's I can't push my bed out of the way. I can't
to kitchen and then kitchen to bed, and that's just
right. Laura, you got this. It's like I'm in the kitchen. I'm into the kitchen, or I'm out of the kitchen, and or in my shower. It's like that's honestly become quite annoying.
Yeah,
because I'm like, there's
I've struggled with it for so many years, even before all this, but like now it's just really getting to me. I feel
Yeah, and when it rains, like when it's like a depressing day, which has happened quite recently, like more than normal, climate change. I'm just like, oh, wow, what do I do?
Yeah,
But I don't know. I appreciate the sun. That vitamin D, the vitamin D up on the skin. That vitamin D, come soak it in. That vitamin D, come with me. We're gonna go pee. Sorry, that's like a quick left.
I think I'm gonna be translucent.
He said, "I'm gonna go pee," and I went like this.
I got a sunburn yesterday, Laura. I stood outside. I got a little bit of northwest sun.
I barely ever go outdoors. Even before this, I was always just like,
oh my gosh. I need the sun. Like, yeah.
Well, I used to be a sun worshiper, so I like paid my dues early in life.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm like always like trying to cover everything, wear a hat, lots of sunscreen.
Well, you're in Koreatown, and they drive around with the sleeves.
The Darth Vader.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh wait. Oh, so speaking of those masks, who was the wife? Don. Someone had a wife, that rich white guy, and he had the Asian wife that had that face shield mask that was rainbow. Oh my God, Don.
Julio
owns a sports company. Oh my gosh.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Someone.
His name's not John though, is it?
No, I don't think so. But anyway, I saw someone when I was coming home from Christmas on the JetBlue flight, and I was like, who is this person? Tall. They were fully covered, and I was like, this is a celebrity. They're incognito, or they're really freaking weird. So whatever. We get on the flight. They sit near me. And then I'm looking, and then when we get up to leave, I see through the crack, and it was Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black.
Oh.
She's on TikTok now. Do you follow her?
Is she?
Yes, a lot of dancing. It's like all dancing videos.
Oh my God. In her closet?
Yeah.
With the fan?
Yeah.
I love it. She's a diva fan. I love it. Seasonal. I got a seasonal.
Yeah, Lindsay got a seasonal therapy lamp. I have one of those. I don't use it.
I remembered to ask her what it was because I was like, I need one.
Oh, you can get them. I have one. I bought it on like Amazon for $30.
I think
I have the alarm clock one, but hers looked so cool because it was just like a massive light.
Yeah, that's what mine is. It's
Aren't they called like happy lights?
Mine was just like seasonal. Just type in seasonal affective disorder.
APM. Y'all are gonna regret the sun in your 40s. Well, yep.
We don't look.
My family doesn't.
Yeah.
My family is about the arm sleeves and the Darth Vader and
Umbrellas?
My mom too.
When I was
Umbrellas.
like 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I feel you. Does anyone have anything they want to plug for something that's coming up on their channel this week? Any lives, any interviews, any new podcasts? Denali?
Yeah. Well, I have a podcast. Thanks for reminding me. I need to chop it up and edit it a little because the Wi-Fi messed up the pacing again of it. But regardless, because I don't usually announce it till tomorrow. This will be my early announcement. Tomorrow, Monday's episode will be with Rosewood Cottage Resale. If you guys don't follow her, you should. Her name's Mia, and she's been in the reseller community for a while now. She's super awesome. She's a Denver reseller, and this is my first. Yes, it's my first interview back with someone in about 5 weeks to a month. Maybe more. So basically since COVID happened, I think we can say that now. YouTube's allowed us to say that. But anyways, so since everything's happened, this is my first interview, and it's the first time in the podcast that we actually talk about it and how it's affecting somebody's business. Yep. And she's pretty honest and transparent about her feelings and just not feeling great. And I also touch on mine, so it's a good episode. But
is she full-time?
She is full-time, yeah. So her and her partner live in Denver with her daughter. She's Polish, so she's not originally from the US. So it's a really fun and interesting story. And then I interviewed a couple other people, maybe somebody who's here in the chat because I don't like to announce it, but some this past week. I've got some like really fun ones. And then on, I think Wednesday, myself and Lori Tata are going to go live in the morning for a little coffee talk.
On whose channel?
On my channel, yeah.
On Denali's channel. So you hear that, people? New podcast coming out midnight Sunday/Monday.
Night. Yeah.
And live with live coffee talk.
Coffee talk
with Lori from Boston.
Lori and Denali.
What's
the topic gonna be?
I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe sweater weather. Sweater weather. Is it sweater weather? Is it sweater weather? Sweater weather?
Totally sweater weather.
It's totally sweater weather. You get your drinks, you get your coffee, you get your sit by the fireplace. It's sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
Chrissy has a good suggestion. She said that I should revisit older interviews and see how resellers are holding up. That's a great suggestion. I thought about even when I hit the 1 year mark, revisiting with some of the people that I've spoken with, because so much can change with where people are at in their journey. I mean, I might talk to somebody a year from now that I interviewed a year ago, and they might not even be reselling anymore. So yeah, we're gonna have a wicked good time.
We're gonna talk about sweater weather, Harvard God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, she probably says bagels too. Gonna have a bagel with schmear. I'm blending a couple accents. Sorry.
Yeah, you're the New Yorker. You should know all this.
No, I'm so sorry. Kelly. Oh wait. I'm also looking forward to my bundle from Lara and to the Ted. Oh, she just. Hello, hi Kelly. She just bought a Ted Baker bag that just went in the mail today.
Yay.
So thank you so much for that.
You got something from Lara also? Awesome.
Yeah, looks like it. People shopping. The people are still shopping.
What about you, Laura? You got any videos coming out this week?
I actually filmed a video that I'm editing right now. Well, not like right now, but I'm in the middle of it. So knowing me, it'll take me like another 6 or 7 hours to finish editing.
I totally thought you were going to say days.
I thought you were going to say weeks.
Probably, let's be real.
Do you want to tease what the subject is?
Yes, it is actually. So the concept is taking the clothes that I already have and creating outfits from the Dior, Gucci, and Chloe campaign.
Oh, okay. Yes, tune in for all you fashion friends.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiffany Hugo?
Yeah, to go.
Per usual, we will have our Wednesdays what sold. And then we are also going to film a video for our Mary Kondo with the stuff we sourced at home, basically.
Oh, yeah.
So showing what we found from home to sell.
After you did your whole, does this bring you joy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
This empty box no longer brings me joy. So
Yeah,
But it can garner $25 on eBay.
exactly.
Love it.
What about you, Blake? Are you still going to put out daily videos? What's up with you?
No, so I'm gonna start to slow down because it's just hard to create content, and I feel like I don't want it to be too forced. For daily stuff, nothing's changing in life really, but there will be some spice ups. I have online sourced, and I have gotten inventory in certain ways that I will tell you about once I get it. TBD on when that'll be. Mm-hmm. But I do have a ThredUp unboxing to look forward to on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Yes, honey. And
wait, what can you tease what kind of ThredUp unboxing?
I will say mixed clothing. And I'm happy with one item. But stay tuned for what that one item is, because I might pay for the whole box.
Oh, sweet. Well, that's
and that'll be fine. And that'll be fine. I'm not losing money on it, so that's good.
Yeah.
Rags to Riches Hope just jumped in, and I just have to shout her out because she works. I don't know for sure. I think she said she was in the ER. Like, she's basically like in the trenches right now. So
ready. She's gonna get the 7 p.m. bell that happens in New York and places. Ding 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 ding.
Yes.
Healthcare worker appreciation. Ding ding.
Is that your inhaler?
Yes, and a tape measure. Ding ding ding.
I love that she came up with the sound.
Oh, she's working with COVID patients. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's seen it all.
Hospice. Oh my God.
Bless you. Bless you.
Yes.
I asked her, and like, I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but like, I asked her if she needs, like what she needs right now. And she did mention masks. Now, I'm not crafty by any means. So I want to figure out a way or like something to be able to do to help her out. But she did mention that like anybody at her hospital would be really happy with masks and also hair covers.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha. I know Bill and Tori, they're making masks to assist those in protecting themselves. Yep, I have one as well. And also, if anyone wants to nominate Rags to Riches, you can do so with Tori and Bill's Resellers Helping Resellers campaign with her and A Wee Bit Worn, Laura, and a couple other folks, sponsors, if you will. Go to Tori's Instagram page, Girly Girl Style, and you can nominate Rags to Riches or anyone that might need some little boost. A
little pick me up.
Yeah.
I sent Tori some really fun fabric for her masks. So it was a fabric that I was trying to sell, and then I didn't successfully sell it, and hopefully it works for her masks. But for any child of the 90s, I sent Tori vintage fabric, and the print on it is the TV show Animaniacs.
Oh,
Animaniacs. Nice. That's a good one.
So, yep. So hit her up for those. I told her, I was like, you got to charge a premium. Put those on Depop or something.
oh, yeah. And Rags to Riches, I'm putting this up here. Connect with Kiwi's Closet. She's got masks. She wants to send them. Let's make that happen. That's so exciting. Oh my God, all the masks. Yes, resellers helping resellers. That's so great. You know what I've noticed in general? I feel like with everything going on, people are much more, for the most part, like, they're less judgmental, and they're really genuinely checking in. How are you doing? How are you? Like, Tiffany Hugo, you did it when we got on before these two. You're like, how was your day today? And I was like, actually not great, But I feel like people genuinely are checking in, which is nice.
Yeah.
Can't say that for some of my regular friends. So.
Ooh, shade.
Phone's a two-way street.
Amen.
Yep.
But
phone is a two-way street.
I mean, that's the story of my adult life in that capacity. I will say I've personally, I've leaned on the reseller community during this time because, like I was just saying, it's
same.
The real friends aren't. maybe it's also just because we can't physically do anything, and maybe they're still working,
I feel like right now we all have such a common bond that like everybody, like being in the reseller community right now means even more because we have something we can all talk about.
Yep.
Whereas like with friends, it's like, oh, let's reminisce about that concert we went to like 10 years ago.
Right.
But I will say, like, Blake, you've called me randomly and unprompted many times, but I appreciate that because it's I'm I don't know what I can blame it on. Maybe social anxiety. I don't always think to call people.
Yeah.
So it actually the same way.
Yeah. So for me, it's like really helpful when people call me because like I would want to talk to you or anyone, but I don't always have it in me to call people.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you.
We've gotten some calls from Blake too.
Yeah.
Blake.
Sorry. You're next. You're on the rotation.
We're the two loneliest people in this chat.
We could talk about how when we can go to Costco one day, we can share the membership.
Well,
no, but I guess
hot dog and pizza together.
We have membership. We can all go together and make it a trip.
Yeah, for your friends, like for all the people, like for instance, like Blake, he's an extrovert, an outgoing person. If you are that, reach out to your introvert friends because we might be struggling, but we don't have it in us to like call somebody.
Yeah. And I will say
either.
Yeah.
We're the texter.
I call my mom.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, call your extrovert friends too, because like I have no problem calling. If I feel like I am receiving the friendship back, but the friends that I'm talking about aren't watching this anyway. Like I need to know that you care about me. Is that weird? Like it doesn't mean calling me every day, but I haven't heard.
No, you can't be the only one putting in the effort.
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Right. Like I have a very good longtime friend, and I haven't heard from her one bit, and I'm shocked. But I'm the person that's always reaching out, and I'm not doing that. Like it's not a job to reach out, and I don't receive that back. So I'm like, okay, this is really telling.
Well, even yesterday, somebody I could say her name, it won't really matter. But anyways, someone on Instagram posted and it was Everyday Style, Ashley, Everyday Style. I don't know if you guys follow her, but anyways, she posted and she's like, hey, I see all these people doing reseller happy hours and it made me realize I only have 5 friends. Does anyone want to talk this week? And I messaged her and I was like, I wrote back, I go, yeah, me. And she's like, great, when do you want to talk? And it's, it's just kind of nice in that way. Like,
oh, I need to hit her up. I've always.
Well, you want to talk with us on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're in.
A little happy hour. You know
I've
what
always,
it is?
watched her from afar. She's not one of those people that I've ever really interacted with.
Awesome. She's really cool.
I feel like her, because she does photos and has people come through and do photography and stuff. So
bye, Rox. May the force be with you.
Yes.
Force be with you.
Thank you for your work.
Stay safe. Wow, I can't believe she's like, that's the job.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Hey, Bill says he'll reach out to me. Hey, if you and Tori FaceTime me, I will talk to you. So, or you can call me or text me. So
call me, big man.
I think that's my biggest problem is I don't do FaceTime. I'm like,
You just gotta break the seal. You gotta break the seal. Just do it once and then it feels normal.
I mean,
it just hasn't become your new normal yet. It's
sometimes
like
I'll FaceTime. I'll FaceTime like this. Like I'm like, hello, you can see me, but like I'm not decent, so this is the angle you get. Because I just
I did a FaceTime yesterday. I wasn't expecting. I sat down. I just come in from like taking all the clothes off the hangers. All of a sudden, my phone starts going off, and it was Ty. And I answered it, and we were both looking at each other. And we both just started cracking up because she had been working outside, I guess, in her yard. We just both started cracking up because we were so tired. But it was nice. It's just like the human connection.
Yeah. We all need it right now.
Reseller revolution. Yes, I agree. I think so. Here's like the realistic challenges of these big giant calls is you have to wait for one person to speak. And when you have more than 4, I'm counting this as one person.
Two
if
go.
you have more than 4, it's hard to bounce off. Like in my or in the perfect example, we both had coffee. Well, we had scheduled fashion coffees, but there's so many people. It's like I have to mute everyone and say, give me a little hand raise when you would like to interject.
Yeah.
And then it becomes more talking at you, not as collaborative. But I agree. Trying to get more.
Yeah, I do think it can reach like a certain amount of people, and then it maybe becomes too many people.
Too many people.
Well, because then only a few people are talking, and a lot of people are just sitting there listening.
Right. Well, I mean, some people are okay with that too.
No,
True.
some people are, but then I don't know. Like sometimes I've been the person talking, and I feel weird because I'm like, oh, other people want to talk. Probably, maybe.
Yeah.
Do they want to talk? Are they enjoying listening to me?
Selena says, I'm a horrible friend. I admit it. I hate talking on the phone. Love it in person, not on the phone. So I don't know that we could be friends, Selena, because I have to have phone calls. Like I am a talker.
What?
Or I'll do voice memos.
You guys freak me out with your voice memos.
You don't like a voice memo
You
from
don't
us?
like a voice memo? I'll do an ASMR just for you next time.
Yeah.
We should all send Laura an ASMR
Yes.
voice memo.
We were sending the gibberish videos like of each other saying trying to phonetically sound out what the words were. And then it was like, Laura, do one.
I was laughing.
You guys are always pushing me.
Laura, welcome to your ASMR. I think I'm gonna do an ASMR video based on shipping supplies.
Oh my God.
So, but like, I mean, this is not the video directed at my audience necessarily. It's more for like the ASMR people, but I love ASMR personally. I love it. I like hearing the on a box. I like hearing the tapping on a microphone or the crinkle of a paper, the peeling off of an iPhone, fresh brand new iPhone, that sticker.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
It's so good. Or the crisp bubbles of a White Claw that Denali opens, Oh my God. Here's a good question. What's your YouTube guilty pleasure? Because mine would be ASMR videos.
Abandoned things, abandoned malls, abandoned houses.
Mansions. Yeah. That's good. I've seen those. Laura?
If I'm stoned, I'll watch ASMR like all day long. Like it really is the best thing ever. But outside of that, I can't watch it like normally. Like it just is too weird for me normally.
So what's your normal?
My normal, I watch a lot of like the fashion, like the weekly vlogs from fashion people. See, I don't think any of it's like really guilty. It just makes sense for what I do. But I do watch a lot of Korean fashion videos specifically. Like there's like a whole group of people in Korea that do fashion content that I'm just like, and it's all sub or some of it's not even sub, and I still watch it.
Like, you mean like subtitled?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Not subscribe. Laura doesn't subscribe to anyone.
No.
Ask her if she subscribes to you. The answer is no.
But I have a separate YouTube account. Well, I don't like my algorithm to be messed up on this one. My other one though, that I'll subscribe and like and do anything with that one.
I feel the same way about my Instagram. I'm like, I have the personal one for everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I look at too many dog videos. So now some of my explore videos, resellers and dogs.
So speaking of your algorithm, I always tell people a fun, messed up game. Okay, this is a fun but messed up game. Is to go into your Instagram and find a celebrity or public figure that you do not like.
That's easy.
So, yeah, right. I know. I already know the one that came to your mind. So go to the first one you can think of, and then go and see who you follow, who follows that person. It'll show you everybody that you follow,
so you can start judging all of your friends.
Yeah, if you want the quickest way to judge people.
Oh my God.
Wait, what are your guys' guilty pleasures?
Oh, I've been watching plant YouTubers, but the plant people on
like
YouTube,
gardening people.
but they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And there's this one lady that I really, really like, and she's called Plantarina. But her house is like just amazing. Yeah, and it's like amazing plants everywhere. But she'll teach you about plants and then which ones you can propagate, which ones are like different ways to propagate.
I'm sorry, what's propagate?
Oh, like when you're trying to
this weird mutation where you.
So basically,
this
like
is already
plant. You can cut off a plant, but certain plants you can cut off and throw them in water, and they'll root.
Oh,
so you're
for like succulents or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like creating new plants. But as resellers, if you create new plants, you can sell your plants because
there's certain ones.
And there's like, if you find certain plants on eBay, there's like the really, really special ones. And it's just one cutting of that plant. You can sell it for like hundreds of dollars because it's such a rare plant.
Yep.
That's nuts.
I found it's a variegated monstera plant, which means like instead of just a full green leaf,
there's yellowing.
Yeah. One of those sold for a few hundred, but it was like one cutting, one leaf.
And it's in the description. This will be overnighted to you. So, I mean, it is quick shipping, but it's a leaf, so it doesn't weigh anything. One. Yeah. But two, no guarantee if you don't take care of it.
Yeah, because you're just sent the clipping with the root, and then you're supposed to like plant it and then try to propagate from that. So I've been watching those videos, but they'll do time lapses, which I find very
rewarding or
like soothing. I don't know, but they'll show the plants growing like after they've cut it, and it just shows it like growing over a time span, and you'll just see this plant grow, and it's just like a time lapse of it. Yeah, that's
nice.
No, I watched like random woodworking videos and car stuff.
So you're basically
he's Ron Swanson from
thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Ron Swanson.
Random like wood projects that I'm not gonna do, but I'm like, this is awesome. Not gonna do it. This is awesome.
You know, he has his studio is out here. Have you ever been?
No, I've never been, but I'd love to.
Oh my God, mate. I only buy plants that thrive.
There's so many though.
There's a lot of plants that thrive.
If you find the right one, like some of these plants, I was like, learning about them. But like some plants you water once a month. So that's 12 waters in a year, and you just designate like the first of the month and you're done.
Yeah.
That's nuts. If anyone has kids here in the chat, or if you're an adult who likes animals, the San Diego Zoo and zoos are on TikTok. They have incredible content that should keep yourself and your kids entertained. It is so good. It's so Denali. Thank you so much.
I mean, I was gonna go full circle and say something about Raw Dog, but I like that.
Denali, I appreciate you so much. Well, actually, since you're talking about me, I'll use this as an opportunity to share that if you're interested in adding or jazzing up a package of yours, whether you're an eBay seller, Poshmark seller, or Mercari seller, and you want to add a little thank you note, feel free to check out my Etsy at www.poshbossblake.com, where you can get instant downloads of templates that are cute, curated, simple, chic, sleek, for a minimal cost, and they will live with you indefinitely. And also available for customization for a small additional fee. Feel free to reach out to me on Etsy, poshbossblake.com.
Now back to the show.
Back to the show.
Yeah, do you have one you can show us or no?
No, I actually sold them because I've been selling so many packages.
Dang.
So I need to order some more.
Nice.
If I could, I wish I could throw in an image, but I can't. Actually, maybe I can.
Put it up on your phone and just go like that.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Please hold. No,
and
people.
Also do your inhaler at the same time.
Wait, take it? Yeah. Am I wheezy?
No, I just wanted to see you do your inhaler. Do like an inhaler ASMR.
That's what I was going to say. It's a weird inhaler.
I feel like that's very Jeffree Star.
It is very Jeffree Star. Wait, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are ya? Today we're going to be talking about influencers that have done me dirty. But quick, we're going to take a little puff from the inhaler.
You guys, this is really gonna age me, but I was a huge fan of his on. Yes.
Bravo.
I think you cards.
Gorgeous.
Super cute.
Black and white rainbow, Poshmark burgundy, a similar
I like the
burgundy,
green. Yeah.
green, teal, blue, yellow.
You need-
Oh,
Can we get a Cinco de Mayo themed one?
Ooh,
what would that look like?
I don't know.
little sombrero.
Cinco de Mayo doesn't have a color.
Green, red, and yellow. Or
Yeah,
like,
it really does have a color.
when you see like a sombrero.
Whoa, judgment.
It literally has a color.
No, it doesn't. Like, okay, Mardi Gras in my mind, green, purple, yellow, maybe gold.
Well,
I don't think that
Cinco
way.
de Mayo is Mexican, not
So red,
independence,
green,
but it's
white.
Mexican celebration.
That's also Italian, though.
Right?
I can read Italian.
I forget if there's an.
Well, just put a little, down in the corner where you have Posh Boss Blake, put a little sombrero on the end of one of the W's.
On one of the letters.
Oh my god! Thank you, sombrero.
Yeah.
No, instead of thank you, it'll be gracias.
Gracias. Oh my god!
Why don't you have a gracias one instead of
With the
thank you?
upside down exclamation mark.
Yeah.
I want $1 for every sale now. I told you that.
Okay, Kevin from Shark Tank. Royalty.
It's Mr. Wonderful to you.
Yes.
Yeah, Ms. Wonderful, actually. Bill asking about a Pride one. So the rainbow ones truly have not read as prideful blatantly as I thought they would.
Oh, I thought it was.
People really love them though, like just this general like fun happiness.
Mhm.
But I guess I can work on something that's a little bit more bold with the color.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I have more to come throughout the year. This, so stay tuned.
Staying.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna do a Pride Live. Yes, stay tuned.
It never
Stay-
happened, but I wanted to do the LA AIDS walk with you too.
Oh, that was in October.
Yeah, we missed it. All kinds of things were going on, but we're
20.
gonna do more community stuff when all this clears up.
Yeah.
You're gonna get out of your little studios.
Oh,
We need
100%.
that.
I mean, I'm trying, like, I think I said this last week. I volunteer at the LGBT Center as much as I can. But, like,
When things open up and there's events, try to
Yep.
get out. I mean, there's Lupus Walk that we want to do that we haven't.
Yep.
done
Yeah.
since-
we should do all the things that are meaningful to us. We should do the lupus walk, LGBT walk, or AIDS walk. Do you have a preference?
Me?
Yeah.
We could do things in distance.
Well, what I used to really want to do, it's not a walk. I used to want to do the LA Marathon.
Okay, I'm not doing
Yeah, I'm
that.
not doing LA Marathon.
Ooh,
But
I
I
would-
fun.
I would like to do AIDS life cycle at some point in my life, in my 30s.
What is that?
AIDS life cycle, you ride from San Francisco to LA on a bike. You stop, obviously, along the way, but it's a week.
I would stop many times. Yeah.
I would do the Disney one. They have the Disney
I'll do the
marathon.
Disney one.
Yes.
I did 3 of the Disney ones.
Yes, I did, Tori. Yes, I did,
I did
Tori.
on the Disney cruises, they do a 5K. So you can like wake up early and on their Disney's Island, Castaway Key, you can do a 5K. So I did that. But I've always wanted to do one at the park.
You can do one at Universal, too.
The park one, like when you're doing your half marathon, it takes you through like the inner workings of the park. So
Like
you
behind
see,
the scenes.
yeah, so you see like all the broken down roller coasters and all the different
That's
rides
awesome.
we're working on.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I'll make sure to have donuts for you guys or beignets when you guys are done.
Oh,
Yeah,
fancy
make
with the
it
beignets.
The flowers.
Oh my
Angry
gosh.
Owl.
Angry owl. More
Thank
like
you
a happy
so much.
owl. Thank you
That's
so
a
much.
There's nothing angry about you
Nothing about that is angry.
and nothing 2019 about you either. You're all 2020 to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Your happy owl online 2020.
I don't know
Wow.
if 2020 is like a compliment right now, though.
I know that's true.
Yeah.
We do all want to go back to 2019.
We
Yeah.
could just say 2025. Or we
Okay.
could just change this whole screen name and just make it like X surfer person X, BRB.
Like,
TT
yeah,
bio.
like 20XX, so you don't have to actually put the number.
Hmm.
Yeah. Choose your own year.
Yes.
Another thing I've wanted to do, so if any of you guys want to join me, is I want to hike to the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Yes, honey, I'm in.
Ooh.
I've never been.
Will you do it with me?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, sorry, I swear. Can I swear? Can I swear?
No, you didn't. No.
No.
We didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's actually really hard to film these videos and not swear. Oh my
No,
God.
it's awesome. You hike down to the bottom, and then they have like lodging down there. So you stay a couple nights. They feed you. There's food. It's awesome.
I'm not opposed to camp glamping. Do either of them?
Yeah, then let's do it. I've got one taker.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Hiking?
Yeah,
we're
we'll do
in.
it.
Can we make it like a big, like not a, well, maybe, yeah, a big thing. I would like to helicopter over the Grand Canyon, and I would like to go over the glass portion.
Okay, well, that's another part of it, but the main part is to just get to the bottom.
Okay,
and then get back to the top.
We'll start with that.
Yeah.
Wait, how do we get back to the top?
You have to hike back up.
Back up.
Is it like really like, are you walking though, like on the cliff? Because I know there's some where like even Runyon is kind of like you're like
you walk the trails.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the trail is very safe and very well kept.
Okay.
Yeah,
people
do it every day. It's such a popular. Like I actually had reservations one year to do it, but they fell through for another reason. But
reservations.
Yeah, you have to book almost
down there.
It's almost a year in advance.
For what?
To stay at the bottom.
To stay.
Lodge at the bottom. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like
Tori and Bill are in too. They're tagging along.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the comment?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yes, Bill said Angels Walk. Yeah, it's like the Angel Trail. There's a couple different trails you can go up and down. One's like a little more aggressive than the other. The walk down is probably the easy. The walk up takes a little practice.
$1 in the swear jar. Girl, I should be able to afford a 3-bedroom penthouse in the sky with the amount of dollar bills I've accrued.
Wait, that's actually a question that I'm curious about. Do you guys think rent's going to go down at all? Like over the next few years with everything going on?
I hope so.
I don't know. My rent is technically supposed to go up in my next payment.
Yeah.
And they said that they're freezing it for the time being. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
it won't happen when things come back.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, just to give context, I was going to ask for a lot of upgrades, even though I've been here officially a year now. But like, it's an older place. Like my what is this? My countertops are painted. They're not. They're so old. The cabinets don't shut. Like the bathroom's old. The fan doesn't work. It's just old. So now I feel like I can't ask for anything because of everything going on. And if they want to raise the rent, I'm going to say no. I'll keep it as is if you keep it as is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm also entertaining getting a roommate again, only because like who knows where the future is going to be with rents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, like I joke around, but our landlord is my mom because we pay her for rent. But likewise, I mean, already we don't like to ask for any repairs, but like there's things
just doing it ourselves.
There's things that need to be repaired, and we'll pay for it and we'll do it ourselves because I don't want to bother.
YouTube is great for that.
Yeah, YouTube is helping.
Yeah.
How do you do that again? All right, let's check. No, don't do that one.
Don't touch that wire.
No, not that wire.
Oh, Selena thinks rent's going to go up?
I mean,
yeah, I think especially in LA, it's like, it's so hard to say.
So in LA, I think it's going to slow down, but it's going to keep
where
going.
We are. Yeah.
Major cities, even in recessions, like LA and New York in particular, never really see an impact. But I agree with how you laid that out. Like it will be slower of an increase over time, but it will continue. Places like Alabama or something probably
bad right now.
Stay the same.
Like rent out here is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, like growing up as a kid, I remember thinking, I want to one day live in $1 million home.
Yeah.
Now $1 million homes, like, man.
No, $1 million homes.
What about $1 million homes?
I wanted to live in one.
You live in one now.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the family home.
I was gonna say, I was like, your neighborhood is $1 million homes.
Yeah,
I don't think people. I mean, I love $1 million homes, but I think people like I used to work as a personal assistant in in Hancock Park, which for the people from LA know that's like historic, expensive. Shonda Rhimes lives there. Like it's money, like old school money, but like good money. Nate Berkus lived there. Great. I don't think people realize that there's like the house. Once you have a house that size, you have to maintain it, and that is its own salary. The house requires a salary to have the maintenance, and you have to have the maintenance because the community association will come after you. Yeah. So it's very expensive to have the gardeners every week, sometimes twice a week.
The grass has to be a certain height, or they fine you for that.
Household staff, pool maintenance, hedge trimming, house maintenance, depending on if you have vines. Like it's nuts. Security. It's nuts.
Security.
And some of those houses are like compounds too. Like it's insane. Where I normally like, if I want exercise, that's where I'll go. Is into Hancock Park because it's like it's the safest place near me, and it's just so gorgeous.
There's always security roaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some more. Tracy says in Dallas, rent is going up.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be interested if Austin was also going up because that's like a desirable location.
My brother,
lives in Austin.
Oh wait,
been at a studio for
1,000,
just shy of 1,100, and that's a studio, not a one bedroom.
Yeah.
2-bedroom trailer for 1,000 a month. I don't know how to equate trailer living to LA because we don't really have trailer parks or like
very rare
double wides. Yeah.
We just don't notice them. There's some in Monterey Park.
But that's that's literally
well for you.
That's LA County.
Yeah, not LA, not
city.
Yeah. I love like the people who like live in LA. We're like so snobbish when it comes to, oh no, that's not
LA.
Yeah. Well, no, because people have a false impression. I blame the Kardashian B-roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 100%.
You know,
Calabasas is not LA.
Right. Like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to LA to see the Kardashians. You're gonna get 5 miles from the front gate from the Kardashians.
It takes like an hour and a half if you want to drive out to where they're at.
They're closer to the business.
Yeah, I was like on TikTok and some kid had posted, he was like, oh, I live in Calabasas. Like, here's some fun Calabasas facts. And he's like, the neighborhood, whatever the development or whatever is called that the Kardashians live in, he's like, there's 2 levels of gated entrance. The first level that you go through, he's like, people that live in there are people like Kendrick Lamar. If you want to get through the second level, that's where the Kardashians are. Like, you got to be like a certain level of rich to get back to the second gated area.
Laura, Tiffany Hugo, have you guys ever been to Bel Air Crest?
I think I have.
No.
Because I used to work out there at a talent management agency. So I worked around San Vicente, and I did a lot of delivery for scripts and stuff. So I'm pretty sure I went around.
Well, Bel Air Crest, they have like a ridiculous security gate. So for people who don't know, Bel Air, obviously, you know, Fresh Prince, but like Bel Air is like money. Like Beverly Hills is money, but Bel Air is money, you know? And the gates are no joke. It's like gate before a gate, and you need to be on the list. Then we have to take a picture of your car, make sure you come back. It's nuts.
Yeah, I had a friend who worked at a business that sold high-end items, and like she did a house call to the Beckhams.
Oh.
And so when she went through the gate, she had to like show her ID. You had to be on a list.
Sometimes you have to leave your ID too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tori says, in reference to costs, she pays about $2,000 for a luxury apartment, high rise, 2-bed, windows, including storage, parking, and utilities. Girl.
No.
1,000
is like a single bedroom in LA.
Literally.
Yeah. Minus utilities, no garage space.
Yeah.
No parking.
No parking.
Off of Main Street.
Oh my God. That's nuts.
I'm like stuck in my apartment. Like I can't give this place up for what I pay for it. I'm just like
being in LA.
That's how I feel.
I think Laura's gonna one day she's gonna get everything up and ready, have her own online store. She's gonna buy a house and still pay rent at this studio to not.
100%. I've literally thought about the fact that like I should get a separate apartment and use this as my business. Like this is now my new
storage unit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel you. Tori says that's why we moved to Spokane. Listen, I can't. It would make sense to move further out and maybe have a commute or something, but to genuinely make a financial impact.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
We've known people, and we hear a lot of people what they'll do in LA, and you guys are in LA enough to know they'll buy homes out in Lancaster but work in LA.
That's a terrible drive.
And people say, "I'll do the drive. It's an hour and a half drive. I can do the drive." And a lot of times they sell their homes in Lancaster within a year and a half
because the drive is just, they're driving for 4 hours.
Yeah, it's miserable. I do.
Areas do. Yeah, some areas are different.
I do. But
the majority do, actually.
Lori, the downside and what comes with this, though, is you don't get upgrades to your apartment. Mm-hmm. So you could it's 2020 and I live in a building where my next door neighbor has a brand new renovated apartment and probably pays 3 times what I pay. They also have a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. But I mean, the second I move out and they upgrade this place, this studio will easily go for probably $2,400 based on the location and parking.
Based on location alone, yeah. And you got parking, yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to sell my parking spot per month, I could probably get $200 to $250 based on where I am.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. For parking, a parking spot.
Yeah.
Nuts. You guys, it's almost been 2.5 hours.
Oh, dang.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
We're partying tonight.
Partying. Does anyone have anything
Any parting thoughts or questions?
I did want to bring up, because I've said it a couple of times, for those who just listen, we have been putting up our what sold on our podcast.
Yes.
So we have lots of podcast episodes, which are the videos that you can listen to that don't require watching.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
Thrift Haul won't go.
Yeah, we don't upload thrift hauls to our podcast. Because,
why not?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of tag holding, and it's silent on that podcast. It's going on. But what's been cool is our podcast is slowly growing. But we got people from Denmark, Italy. I'm trying to think. There's a few other countries.
There's some European country that
I'm like, why are they listening to us talk about what we sold on eBay? But they're listening.
Love that. That's so good. So check them out, everybody. They can find you Sell Quick, Ship Quick on wherever podcasts are sold.
Everything.
Sold.
Any
available.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. Spotify,
Google Play, Spotify, Apple.
Yeah, all that.
Same for Denali. You can find her. Flip the script.
Flip the script.
And if you need any inventory, check out my Shopify.
Yes. And where's that link in your bio on Instagram?
Yeah, it's in my link tree. It's just elducho.myshopify.com.
Fabulous. Laura, anything to plug?
Just my YouTube video coming out.
Woohoo!
And your YouTube channel is Laura Von V?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're going to have to style me one day. More than just for Posh Fest.
I'm going to get a bunch of 70s leisure suits.
Yes, it'll be perfect. With shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the super chats today, the super stickers, the love. We're feeling it. Thank you for spending some time with us today. 2.5 hours to be exact. So appreciate y'all. Tune in next week to someone's channel and we will update you somewhere in the week. And we'll see you guys then. Okay. Laura.
We'll see.
TBD. Yeah. We'll keep you posted. Check our socials, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right. You can find everyone's info in the description box. Links to everything is down below. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.